I'm not playing around. I'm not in a good mood. I'm here out of respect. I'm not in a good mood.
We here, bitches. It's night 2. Even though you can see the sun still, it's technically night 2. But yeah, we're here. Welcome. I'm the producer here at the Full Circle Radio Network, Joseph J. Alexander. Welcome to our live stream. I'm going to let everyone roll in as I'm going through this shit and making sure StreamYard actually works tonight. Once again, I'm not alone tonight, which is a great thing. We're going to have some guests popping in and out, hopefully. I've already got 2 kind of chilling, which is great, and I'm rounding up others. But we're here. We're going to do what we do. We're gonna watch SummerSlam Night 2. But first, let me see. Let me start bringing in people here, and I'll go here. First, I'll bring in joining me once again from the Last Call podcast. We got Chris Connor. Chris, how's it going?
Good. Just dropped an interview with Daniel, Home Squad Sports, who previewed Notre Dame's 2026 season. So I've got my football out of my system, now ready for the wrestling and ready for you to go nuclear on somebody today. I don't know who yet, but you're going nuclear on somebody.
And we got another person joining, and his counterpart hasn't popped in yet. So today he gets the entrance music instead.
I wanna be Batman, cause everybody really ain't shit to me. My superhero picture me if I was Batman. Studios and shows, utility belt with a compartment for the pre-roll, smoking bad bud off in the back cave. Jamie Madrox. Gotham really don't look shit like Detroit, but I think these motherfuckers get the point. Listen, word on the street about the Arkham break.
We got Batman the heel.
Batman the heel. I am the Batman. To DJ is my Robin. Don't let him tell you otherwise. His ego just can't handle it. So he is the sidekick. I run the live stream. I post everything on the YouTube page. I'm definitely working the back computer. But I digress.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make you feel old. The Olsen twins turned 50 this year. Today, actually.
No.
You sure? I just saw that.
That's impossible because they were toddlers when I was 10, and I am nowhere near 50. Well, I mean, I am, but I'm under 50.
Wait, did I get lied to?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Never trust the internet, kids.
They're like 8 years younger than me. So maybe they're turning 40.
Never trust the internet, kids. I'm looking it up too. Now I feel we're not. Is this recorded? It's just a live, so no one will call me out on it. Good. Okay.
Yeah, they turned 40 this year.
Okay, yeah. So they turned 40. So it was a number typo. It's okay.
I swear, man. Anyway, how are we feeling about SummerSlam today?
I think tonight's going to be better than last night.
I mean, we know we'll definitely have a better main event. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And then, of course, once your live is done, your live watch along, the live post show will be over on us.
Yep. Everyone in the chat, make sure check the description. There's links to Chris Connor's channel, and there's links to the DJ and the Heel channel where we'll be after this, so you can come join us over there. We learned though I can't use my camera over there because their hosting software makes it all glitchy. So
yeah, I don't know why Riverside hates you.
It's I've never trusted Riverside. That's why I shell out the money for StreamYard.
I mean, maybe Riverside are Braun Breaker fans, and it's upset, what you say about him.
No, they're all Philly fans. They're like, screw that guy. Don't go see him. His bad hot takes.
Oh, I love when people get so mad about that shit.
I'm not mad about it. I see the funny thing is I agree with a lot of your opinions, but there are some things I think, you're completely in left field about. So, like when I came in yesterday, we had the whole I walked into the whole Nepo conversation, and it's like you're hanging Braun Breaker by the neck for being a Nepo, but then you're defending Nia Jax, and it's like you got to pick a lane. You can't do both.
Well, because see, here's the difference. When Nia was introduced in NXT, she looked like they introduced her as a monster, but they built her up to her first title shot was the takeover in the UK, the match that I mentioned because when DJ was like, there's never been a good Nia Jax match, and I was like, her and Bayley in the UK, and that was her first title shot, and so she had been there for a good long time building up as a monster. Braun Breaker on his first night on fucking TV was trying to yank the title away from Tommaso Ciampa, and they instantly put him in the fucking title program. No.
But that's not his fault.
No, it's Bruce Pritchard's fault. But it's his fault that he literally he doesn't he's a generic fucking meathead. I don't see anything in him. We've seen other guys who have been jacked who can do like a cool spear or whatever and can talk better than Breaker can, and they never went anywhere. Like, I'm sorry, but as far as charisma and look and everything, I'll take Rick Boogs over fucking Braun Breaker in Day of the Week, and look what happened to him.
Yeah, he was also
injury squad.
That's true.
And then he became an American Gladiator. So
he's getting paid. Good on him.
Yep. It was. I don't know. Have you been watching the pre-show at all?
I've got it on over here. It's got the "We'll be back" a toot to sweet. All the fucking "We'll be right back" in every language right now.
It was very interesting. They did a video package talking about Robbinsdale, Minnesota, with Nikita.
Oh, nice.
They had Nikita Koloff and Smash going through pictures. They were talking about Kurt Hennig,
Gary Darso, yeah.
They were talking about Rick Rude, John Nord, and they pulled up a whole list of from this high school. There's been 10 to 12 wrestlers that came out of that high school alone in Minnesota.
Yeah, Scott Norton.
Yeah,
who else?
Dude,
they even mentioned Scott Norton on the list.
Flapjack Norton. You know what's so fucking Nikita and Ivan Koloff are still not in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Is it? I thought Ivan went in on the legacy thing.
Did they finally put Ivan in on the legacy wing? I thought they were still holding off. Huh.
Nikita did. Nikita isn't.
Right. He needs to be.
I mean, you're going to have to start putting some of these guys in because we're running out of WWE people to put in.
I'm just surprised they featured Nikita because I can't remember the last time he was ever brought up, mentioned anything.
I think last time anyone, when they did the legacy of the AWA DVD, 15, 18 years ago.
Maybe that means he's going in this year. That means
maybe it's going to be a weird Hall of Fame because it's in Saudi.
I think it's going to take place in New York. I think they're having those New York things. I think they're gonna.
The Saudis want it, so
it's not possible enough because that's Trips is the producer of that, and you got all the producers of that. You can't have them in New York and Saudi at the same time, and you can't have them do it remotely. Saudi is getting in the Hall of Fame along with the.
What if you pre-tape it? It's not on till 11 midnight anyway. No one's watching it live.
Well, no, because it's in Saudi, we'll actually get it at like 5 o'clock in the
No,
afternoon.
because it'll still be after SmackDown the night before, and it'll still go till 10. Start at 10. By the time SmackDown's over,
Maybe they'll air it on Netflix, and it'll be at an earlier time.
I was thinking though, does Bam Bam Bigelow get in this year?
They're not going to put. It depends.
My God. He needs to be in there.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to put all dead people in because they don't want anyone else traveling to Saudi. So they're just going to put all the legacy people in.
Right.
I mean, you could put the Hardys in this year. I mean, eventually say, hey, the Hardys are because the whole partnership with TNA that makes sense.
Yeah, JJ, he was actually put in last year, April 2025, in the legacy win.
Who, Nikita or Bam Bam?
Ivan.
Ivan. Okay, yeah. Your counterparts here, Brandon.
Okay. Robin's here. Robin always pulling up the rear.
I'm blickety blacker than black. I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm black.
It's perfect. Look at my name, bitch. Respect it. It's fucking Batman. It's Batman, bitch.
No, you're not. No.
Over there and buttle, motherfucker.
Brandon already got the fucking Batman intro.
That wasn't the Batman music.
You got the Batman.
Look.
Cause everybody really ain't shit to me. My superhero picture me if I was Batman. Studios and shows, utility belt with a compartment.
See, you don't get the Batman entrance because you're not fucking Batman.
I already had it, son. You were late. I already had it.
Yeah, he got it when he came in.
I do want to just state for the record, notice who's so insecure about it, they had to make sure to put it in their little screen name at the bottom.
Oh my God!
I gotta do that because I know the truth.
As an insecurity, no one's insecure. I'd like to just like to flex and put you in your place and remind you who the fuck Bruce Wayne is.
You know what, JJ? We should just call them the Wonder Twins. That way they can both go like one's Jan, the other one's the other person. There we go. You're the Wonder Twins. How about that?
No, I think that name's taken.
Peter, we got these rings in a box of Frankenberry.
I think that's taken.
Sorry, I'm dubbying up for the night.
I'm doobieing up for the night, so
you have fun with that.
So on a serious note, so DJ, on a serious note, who do you think is getting the Hall of Fame this coming year?
Like completely overall? Okay, let's think. So I think Cena.
Not in Saudi.
In Saudi, especially in Saudi, it's Cena.
No. They know that they need to save Cena.
I think
because that's going to sell tickets.
I disagree. I think Cena will sell his soul for Saudi. If there's
Cena's already going to be there making an appearance, but to do the Hall of Fame, nah.
We'll see. I like I said, I'm predicting Cena. The off the wall one I'm predicting is Vince. Now that the lawsuit's over.
No, because Vince had said he doesn't want to be in the Hall of Fame.
And Vince also said he was going to work until he died.
I mean,
which one is more like
still could be. Yeah, he might just buy another wrestling company.
I'm telling you, I could see Triple H and Stephanie doing it as a one-off to try to see if it would work as easing Vince's way back in.
I want to see Waltman go in solo so he can be the only guy with 3 Hall of Fame rings.
I think William Regal will go in this year.
I'd like to see that.
That's a good one. That's a good shout.
I'll
always say the Midnight Express, even though they have nothing to do with WWE. If we're just doing a wrestling there's plenty of people in the WWE Hall of Fame that has nothing to do with WWE and they're in. Yeah. So I'm just saying purely because of legacy, but Cornette won't let it happen.
I think Cornette will go in like 2 years. Like they need to do a lot of smoothing over.
See, I don't think Cornette would do it. I think they've already.
Yeah.
I think they've already made him the offer. I don't think they've not tried to put the Midnight Express in.
They haven't tried it, but like remember, Corny was the one that put in the rock and roll, and that was a hell
in
of an
2017.
That was a hell of an induction speech. It's one of my favorites.
Are they going to have a woman inducted?
In Saudi, I doubt it. Unless
they don't have anybody right now. I mean,
not one that's alive.
I mean, they have the women wrestling, so why wouldn't they have a
No, they'll do a woman induction, but they'll do someone who's not alive, so they'll be able to pass and get away with it.
Yeah, because that's a weird dichotomy because it's like they could very well do it to say, look at how progressive Saudi Arabia is becoming, but then again, that's a lot you got to run by. Be like you're letting a woman talk on a microphone in front of a crowd. That's still I don't.
That's what I'm saying. It would have to be like a legacy inductee. You feel me? Like someone who's passed.
Right. Like
I think they are gonna do one. I think it'll be Mickey James.
That could work too.
I'd like her to go. Molly Holly still needs to go in.
She's in it, I thought.
Yeah, she's in.
Yes,
she's in. Yeah,
I must have missed that. Sorry. Oh wow,
that was like 3 years ago.
Okay. That's what led her to be a producer. That's what brought her foot in the door to be a producer.
Yeah, that's right.
Haku probably gets in this year.
Oh my God! Yeah, he's still not in yet. No, he's not in yet.
He was already in.
No,
not Haku.
Right.
Especially now that he's like back in the fold.
Right. They can have Tama and Tala induct him, and have Loa there on the stage to help. It'll be like when the Colognes inducted Carlos.
I think the Nasty Boys are going to be the tag team.
No. Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, they deserve it.
I feel like I feel like we're reaching now in tag teams if we're going to the Nasty Boys.
No, the Nasty Boys had a great career across like every company, dude.
But you also got to remember, you're also limited because it's in Saudi.
Right.
So it's not like you have just full carte blanche. So
it depends on Brian Knobbs' health, though.
So I'm thinking just people as far as like the travel. Like before you came in, we were talking about Nikita Koloff because he actually was featured on the pre-show today.
Right.
Maybe.
Powers of Pain.
That's a possibility. I'm just trying to think of people.
I mean, Batista won't do it.
Not in Saudi.
Cena won't do it. I mean, if you have a Hollywood career, like that's why The Rock isn't going to show up.
Cena just did Saudi last year. What are you talking about?
No, he's saying the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I was about to say Cena just did Saudi with Punk last year.
Right.
Yeah, but now that Cena's in Hollywood, now that he's a full-time actor,
right,
he doesn't want to piss certain people off. And if you watch the roast of Kevin Hart, people booed the hell out of anybody who went to Saudi Arabia because it's considered.
He doesn't want to have to do another apology in Mandarin.
No, but if anything, I wouldn't say he'd be whatchamacallit. He'd get in trouble with Hollywood because if anything, Hollywood has been slowly going with the Saudi Arabia propaganda.
Not recently. Ever since
that's a fine line.
Like ever since Paramount, with that whole them buying WBD with financed by the Saudis. Saudis are now on the outs. Like no, you're the assholes. So that's why I don't think Batista, Rock, Cena will go to Saudi Arabia.
Right. I'm not. We can't put Cena in there. He was just there last year
as a wrestler. He had no choice as part of his contract.
Right. No, but what do you mean he had no choice? He's John Cena. He has just almost as much.
He was on his farewell tour, and they were going to offer him a shitload of money. Wrestling, being there as a wrestler is different than being in capacity as an actor. Now, it's a different dichotomy. It's a different world.
I don't know. I think Cena's
they're using the Grindhouse previews fucking thing.
I think Cena plays so much as peacemaker without no pun intended that I think he would do it to try to, mend fences and say they are changing. These times are different. They're more progressive now.
I get that it's not about that though, DJ. It's just more. It's more of a political thing, where because the Saudis have backed, Paramount, Hollywood looks at them as, oh, you're against us. It's weird, and it's just high school kid drama crap, but that's how it works in Hollywood.
Right.
That's why I think this you'll probably get like Haku, Willie Regal, Nikita Koloff, like you said, Nasty Boys, maybe Waltman. You'll get a lot of just wrestlers, and you probably won't have any celebrities going to Saudi.
I think you guys are underestimating the soullessness of what the modern society is. I think you guys are overestimating the amount of people who would cry on the internet, but in reality, it wouldn't matter to the bottom line. They do it anyway. Again, John Laurinaitis was just at WrestleCon, guys.
No,
I can't do anything else.
Yeah, yes.
No, I'm saying though, they're allowing a motherfucker it's not a hidden secret about what he was doing behind the scenes in WWE. Not just the Janelle thing, but with all the divas. Okay, like if anything, because of the Janelle thing, we have to take all the rumors as the truth. Because he was obviously guilty of the Janelle thing.
DJ, there's something you need to realize. WrestleCon, any wrestling talent can appear at WrestleCon as if you look at it, they're called a vendor guest if someone else pays for them to have a spot there. So that's why, like, you can be a vendor guest at any of these fucking cons. The cons don't care. They're getting their money.
Okay.
I thought
it was as big as that would book the people who are coming in as vendors, not the other way around.
No, because what happens is the sponsors, like the vendors are sponsors, and they're like, oh, yeah, we got this guy, and they get a cut of the guy's fucking autographs for the day and shit like that. That's the type of deal.
I have an easy one.
Go ahead.
Shane McMahon.
That's a possibility.
I wouldn't put Shane in.
Probably.
At least not this year. Not this. If anything, I was gonna say, if anything, he's as big as a case for Cena. Let's not do that in Saudi.
I'm thinking of people.
We got someone else joining us, guys. We got someone else joining us.
King Kong.
Who is it? I want to play the guessing game. Is it Dr.
Dose? Dose is here.
Oh,
I was close. I got it with a D.
Hi, everyone.
how we holding up, Dose?
How's it going? Who else is here? I'm on my phone, so I can only see JJ. I heard
you
DJ.
got Chris Connor, DJ in the heel.
Oh, okay, great.
What's up, Dose?
Someone in the comments said Arn and Tully.
As the Brainbusters? That might be a possibility.
What are you speculating on?
Hall of Fame in Saudi next year.
Oh.
I was gonna say they're both free from AEW, so it's not like we have to worry about that.
The only thing that might put a wrench in that
I think Arn's actually back in the company, if I'm not mistaken.
He's there, but he's not. The only wrench in that is Tully being a devout Christian, and he may be against going to a Muslim country. I'm not like that's just
depends on if he thinks it's a big enough payday. They'll pay
right
for the
exactly.
Travel. You know what I mean? Right. WWE's paying for the travel. You're going to get a ring. You're getting honored, and you're going to probably get a fairly decent payoff because it's Saudi anyway.
Dude,
you know what I mean? That's another thing you got to take under consideration. This isn't going to be just your regular Hall of Fame payoff like, years past. You're going to get a fat paycheck to go if you decide to go to Saudi Arabia because you're deciding to, you feel me? You're biting the political bullet and you're going. They're going to pay whoever the fuck does show up. Buku amounts.
It would be hilarious if they inducted Arn and Tully, and to induct them, they would have Brock Anderson and Tessa do it because that would be the closest Tessa would ever sniff to the WWE.
And Brock Anderson probably as well.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, Brock ain't he looked like Arn, but he ain't Arn.
Yeah, but in reality, who would induct them? It would be Cody.
Yeah.
True.
Did they put Big E in this as an individual?
Oh, that would be a dick move. I'm for it.
Oh,
Or you
Big
can
E.
imagine Ric Flair trying to make peace with WWE for the next year just for one more payday.
Wait, are we gonna sit here and say Big E's a Hall of Fame level talent now? Again,
Yes.
this is the point where I'm just coming like, are we just letting anybody in because they were so decent in the WWE?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
Kobe
mean,
Rivers in.
That
I
passed
wouldn't
a long
induct
time
E
ago.
now, but in a few years I would.
I think Big E is someone I put in when we run out of people to actually put in. Sure. But I'm saying, like, we still have people who deserve to be in there and haven't gotten in there, and we're going to put Big E ahead of them because we want to piss off the New Day.
I mean, we put in Marilyn McCool and Coco
Like,
Beware.
yeah. I'm not saying they should. I'm just saying if they did that to be dicks, I would applaud it.
He is a former world champion, and
he really put NXT on the map when they first like transitioned from FCW to NXT. Like he was their huge fucking baby face that was their draw.
And listen, I know it's because of the type of person he is, but he could have easily gone bitter, and he never did.
Yeah. Like it's really sad that he can never get in the ring again. Like, because I know that he was doing the stem cell stuff that Ray does in Mexico, and like it's not the same when it's your neck. It's different when it's your knees.
Yeah.
Plus, it's what the C1.
Yeah.
Which is like you don't really want to take a chance with that. It's not like the lower ones,
right?
That like Edge, Austin, KO had. So
yeah.
Like he talked about how his doctor begged him, "Do not do this." Like literally begged him.
Plus, he has a good reason. He said he's happy in life. He's got Mia Yim's sister.
Yeah.
He's got a cushy job.
Right. It's good that they kept him on as the correspondent and everything because he could talk, and they're like, we're gonna do good on him.
Honestly, I think he would be a good upgrade from Wade Barrett as a color commentator.
I'd put him down to have replace Booker in NXT.
Or Booker.
Nobody replaced.
I like that too. But
he's also replaced Sheamus. He replaced Sheamus in that workout WWE videos they do.
Yeah. The only time I enjoy Booker T doing commentary with Black.
I love Booker T. I'll die on that hill.
I like him, but it's just sometimes his color commentary.
I don't know why, JJ, but for some reason my screen is I can't see you guys. I just see SummerSlam Minneapolis.
Well, it's the center screen, and that you're on the you and Dose are on the left, your squares, and then me, Chris, and Brandon are on the right.
It's probably because they're on their phone.
Oh yeah, because you're on your phone and it's
of the
landscape.
summer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the biggest party of the summer. Yeah. But we're all here.
I was gonna say I'm just talking to the SummerSlam logo. I'm like, hello, SummerSlam.
That's right. We're behind the tarps. We're talking to the ring rat girls.
Oh my God! Let me ask you guys: have you seen the amount of people who sit here and claim on their life they don't watch anything WWE? They don't pay attention to the fact, but they're the first motherfuckers out here typing everything they can about SummerSlam, posting CM Punk botches. Apparently, everyone's clowning Punk because he shit himself again. Like
he did.
He did. It's okay. Listen, he's almost a 50-year-old man. It's okay if he shits himself sometimes. We just might have to get him some.
Bro, I'm 46, and if I ever shit myself like that, I would end my life.
Yeah, shitting yourself is not a normal part of life. I mean, occasionally.
I disagree. I shit myself at least once a year. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. I'm trying to make Punk feel normal here,
I am
okay,
legit on a heavy antibiotic, and I have been for almost 2 years now. And every time I talk to my doctors, they're like, "Is your stomach holding up?" I'm like, "Yeah," because they're worried about me shitting myself. It doesn't happen. If it did, I would know.
Yeah, I mean, you learn way before you're close to 50 to never trust a fart.
So true, so true.
Yeah, I was told 3 wise things from Melvin Weinstock when I was a young associate at Weinstock Stephen Harrison Friedman, and he said, "Never skip a piss, never trust a fart, and never ignore an erection."
But you know what? The thing that doesn't make sense? He came out already have shitted himself. It wasn't like it happened when he hit the table spot.
Yeah,
It looked like it was from like the entire match. So
it's clobbering.
I don't understand what happened. I thought maybe like he poured water on him. You know, it was just like drip from the water. But no.
Are we sure he just doesn't have a sweaty ass?
I was just gonna say, are you
that
guys
was
sure
brown.
has your asshole never perspirated? I love how it got silent because no one wanted to admit the truth. Like, yes.
No,
yes,
my wife was bringing me my dinner, so.
No,
And
I've had a sweaty ass before, and it doesn't result in shit. So,
but to TJ's original point, you know, yeah, these mutants online are all AEW fans, and you know, they have nothing else to talk about but WWE. But then they're gonna say SummerSlam Night 1 was a failure. If you're talking about it, it's not that much of a failure.
Not even that. Like, damn, I want to bring this up, but I promised to be nice, so I'm not going to technically bring this up. But I did see something that I thought was kind of funny, and Brandon told me about this morning, and I thought it was kind of hypocritical because the first thing I said was, this person doesn't watch WWE, so why are we sitting here talking about spots in a WWE match and comparing it to AEW when your whole brand is you don't watch? And it's not
because they have to find a way to defend something AEW does. And if WWE does it, to them it justifies AEW doing it.
No, and to that point, it's not even that, because I was one of the first. Me and JJ were one of the first people to bitch about over fucking no selling a tombstone on hardwood. Like that's equally as, and I will say that is equally as stupid as Nick Jackson no selling a 450 after pretending he was dead in the ring the first time. Yep. And then literally 5 minutes after that spot, he was dead again in the ring. So like, if it's not okay in one place, it's definitely not okay in the other. And I'm not trying to hear fucking WWE pedophiles over here trying to justify it with, well, Oba's 300 pounds and guys that size should be able to take a blow like that from in the head and kick out at 2. And it's the main event, so just enjoy. No. Nope. Your job is to keep us in the realm of reality, or not realm of reality, but in the realm of disbelief.
Right, suspension of disbelief.
Yes, there we go. And keep us going with whatever the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? Don't just. That's like me watching Robert Downey Jr. playing Iron or Dr. Doom in the new Secret Wars, and then just sitting down in the middle of the fucking scene, taking a shit, and then going back to acting in the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's like if you see, you know, Infinity War or whatever, and Robert Downey Jr. snaps with the Iron Man, and like the next scene he's giggling and laughing. There's no consequence to it.
Right.
I know what WWE was trying to do with it. I just think that they overthink those parts of the story, and they like underthink everything else, and everything else is more important.
Yeah. It's a weird cycle.
But I get what they did. They're trying to show you that Ova could overcome everything, and he didn't need the wood to beat Brock on the power slam. You know, he's and I think those were 2 levels that were not necessary, helpful, or needed, especially for those of us who, you know, want to suspend our disbelief, but you know, still want there to be some tendril to reality. You know,
I am fully of the notion that it wasn't that, he didn't need the wood, that he didn't realize his placement and didn't take 2 steps forward to do the finish on the wood, because that should have been it.
That could be easily it also.
He's too green.
He could also be worried about, hurting a guy. It is. We like to say, oh yeah, these guys don't get hurt. But they get hurt in the ring. He's probably going, I don't know if I want to really piss off, or hurt the guy who's basically, making me. So I'll play it safe.
Could be that too.
Listen, I think you guys are ignoring the giant moral of the story. Sickos
What's
are gonna
that?
sick. AEW does nothing wrong. Tony Khan is God, and we all should just shut up and cancel the Fed because they're all MAGA maggots and every other extremist view that's out there in the IWC. That's what matters. That's the moral of the story.
Oh, I mean, it only is if you let it be. I mean, I don't really care what they say about stuff like that. I mean, I'll like or dislike what I watch on TV, based on its own.
Yeah. That was like the conversation I was having with Brandon like before we went live when he said, I think I know why you hate everything. And he said, because I look at what? Oh, wow. My monitor went out for a second.
Because he said, wow, because you saw Kathy Kelly's dress.
Yeah, because he said I look through everything through the eyes of a booker and not a fan. And I said there's times where I sit back and just sit there as a fan and enjoy it. And I said like a month ago, Mike Santana on Impact defending the title against Rich Swann. Like I sat back, just watched it as a fan because I know both these guys, and that was a fun fucking match.
No, but I kind of get JJ's perspective from that because I kind of look at it. I don't look at it from a fan perspective, even though I am supposed to. You know what I mean? It's hard for me now. Me personally, knowing all the tricks behind the curtain and knowing how everything works, it's hard for me to get lost into it unless you make me get lost into it. Like Punk and Drew, Hell in a Cell is one of the few matches I can remember of recent memory where I just got lost in how good the fucking match was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I get JJ's perspective from a lot, just hating everything because people aren't doing what they're fucking supposed to do. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I get JJ's perspective, even though I'm not a booker. I've never booked, but I look at it that way.
It's also because they're at the highest levels and they shouldn't, while nobody's perfect, they shouldn't make those kinds of mistakes at the highest level.
Right. Like I'm super critical.
That shit from like the indie guys, the GCW guys, maybe MLW, NWA, those guys, people who aren't, fine-tuned in their craft yet.
Even Evolve and NXT, I don't have the same expectations for them.
Right. But I'm my own worst critic, as well as being a critic. Like there was one show I booked a few years back, and I was sitting there and I was paying attention to the crowd the whole time. And my business partner was sitting there and he was like, "Oh, this show is great." And I was just like, doesn't seem it to the crowd. I was like, the crowd's like, they're kind of sitting on their hands at times. Like, I like not everything can be up, but I wasn't satisfied. Like everyone else was like, "Oh, it was a really good show." I'm like, I don't think it came off the way we wanted to. And I blamed myself for it. I was just like, maybe I gotta course correct because maybe there was too much of one thing on the show and not enough of the other. And so, it's like I don't just shit on people for the sake of shitting on people. I'll shit on myself if I'm like, oh, that was a bad decision.
Yeah, and one of you, when you have a business partner, one of you, your job should be to watch the crowd, and the other should be, watching that everything else is going on time. But
right.
Yeah, I mean that's how you improve. That shows you care about your business, and your audience is the, and it's funny because I hear the term bad habits a lot, and for people who listen to the LFG show I do with Lufisto, we had this discussion yesterday because. I've listened to and I've parroted the term bad habits plenty, and I know what it means, but it's not bad habits. It's a different show. It's a very different show for TV than it is for your typical indie promotion show. It's not a bad habit if it's working for the audience that you're playing to. It's just something that you have to retrain yourself to for a different form. It's like going to a dance recital or like going to a musical like Les Mis, which is all singing, versus you go to one where there's dialogue and there's songs that break in between. It's different. So I sort of feel guilty for saying bad habits all these years.
Right. And I mean, we used to try to, we used to try to help people in that, like when, I trained in one school. I helped train in two schools after that. But the school where I trained, well, I mean, I was, because that was where I had been doing commentary for a few years, but that was when it was like, basically I got the ultimatum, like, if you want to be a manager, you got to learn how to bump, you got to learn how to lock up, run the ropes, yada, yada, yada. So I did. But we would help, the kids there, because we would do shows every Sunday. We would record them and put them up on our website, or way back in the day, we would stream them live on Stickcam. Like, way back in the day, we were live streaming our Sunday TV shows, and we would have the guys, we would tell them, like, here's your cue on your entrance. Here's when you come out, play to the hard cam. It's over here. We know the crowd is behind you and there's no one here, but when you're cutting a promo, cut it to the hard cam, stare right in, come over, stare into the camera. Don't look over here. Like, we were trying to get people accustomed to that, because a lot of the guys we booked, we believed in them. And we want, it's just like, when you actually get something, because at that time, like, there weren't a lot of companies even recording their shit for DVDs, because, that was pricey, let alone like iPay-per-views at the time. If you wanted to do a live streaming like a live streaming indie pay-per-view like they do now, like, you had to pay the person that came in, you had to pay them like $1,500 just for them to stream it. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, makes sense. Now there's like no excuse for not to, because everybody records. Everyone's on YouTube.
Hootie!
Right.
How much does it also hurt? I was thinking about this. Like, we're talking about promos, talking about all this stuff. How much does it hurt that we have a lack of like sort of reality in terms of like a great segment to me was Ali, Mike Santantina. They're talking about addiction. They're talking about demons. It's like, all right, that resonates. That's something real life.
Right.
And most of the stuff now we're watching is like, okay, you're feuding over a belt. Why do I care? Or you're feuding over, I don't know, something that just doesn't seem like a normal person. Go, well, I can relate to that. And I get it. It's tough. You're talking personal demons. You're talking, really picking at a scab. Like, you listen to Charlotte Flair, and the plastic line bothered her a lot, which I get. But that's what makes wrestling sometimes good. It's like, all right, it's like real life. You almost go, all right, this can really happen in real life. These two people hate each other because of this or that. And everything now just seems very polished and very, all right, well, it's this, and it's no real soul to it. And that's everywhere.
Yeah.
I think it goes back to there's not much in the way of characters. Everyone's
right.
the best.
Right. We need more characters.
Yeah. But I to an extent, I blame the fans who have convinced themselves that they have to call wrestling a sport and have to believe that it's real to justify their watching of it, as opposed to just acknowledging that they're watching a live action comic book. And what's wrong with that?
Right.
Oh my God, Jade looks great.
I fucking Disney Plus will fucking load my shit.
More than one can look great, but that's okay. You have Charlotte, I love Jade. We'll go on a double date.
Did you see the outfit that Charlotte was wearing in her walk-in today?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
You'll never hear me say that Charlotte isn't a great looking woman, and she's age appropriate for me. But I mean, and Jade is definitely too much woman for me.
What the fuck?
What?
It fucking my Disney Plus. I keep trying to fucking start SummerSlam, and it goes something went wrong, and fucking it's gone. It won't fucking load.
I was watching on YouTube for now before I go on ESPN.
Yeah,
well, no, because it's 6 o'clock.
Disney Plus
so I'm
can
trying
kiss my ass.
I thought you were getting upset because you thought that I could handle Jade. So thank you.
I thought he got upset because he saw Lash Legend.
Oh no! I was ready for that. I'm ready for that. No, yeah. See, yeah, we gonna bring in Lash Legend right now.
Lash Legend. Lash out. Bougie William. Yeah. Lashing out.
he. That's what happens when I get bored and can't sleep.
When they showed Baron Corbin coming in, first I thought it was Tom Brady.
Is that what you did last night? Where you couldn't sleep? You made that video?
Yeah, I mean, that took me like 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, between you and between JJ and Lash and DJ with Nia, I got the tag team supposed to do almost like, in synergy.
I mean, why I got to be mad? She's not even on the pay-per-view. And
No,
if she was, and even if she was, it'd be a multi-person match where you could hide all of her weaknesses. So I don't give a shit. When's the last time you've seen Nia Jax in a one-on-one match?
Every week on SmackDown.
On a pay-per-view.
SmackDown, bro.
On a pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
I want to know why the fuck my goddamn fucking Disney Plus won't fucking do the shit here.
I want Nia to turn on Lash, and I want Jakara Jackson to come out and rescue her. Lots of things I want that I won't get. Like a date with Jay.
Oh, it works on my fucking phone. What the fuck?
They filled it up. They filled that shit up way better than yesterday.
It's a Sunday. I think it's easier to.
No, they made sure not to have an empty seat on the camera side. I'll tell you that.
Did they announce attendance last night?
Nope.
No, they did not.
Wow.
Sammy and Balor's opening. Okay, that's a choice.
Yeah.
That is a choice.
You know what? You know it's going to be a great match. It'll set the tone. They won't do anything that will hurt anybody else.
This is for the wrestling. This is for the wrestling fans so that they can.
Jesus fuck! I'm gonna have to fucking have this on my phone in front of me. This is bullshit. Jesus.
All right, so to me, this is kind of Balor's second chance in getting over.
I mean,
This is
he's
his chance to
over.
prove.
It's just they don't want to like. The problem is like they already fucking like kind of spent that program with fucking Punk.
It's all right. But Finn Balor is a perfectly good contender for a title that he's not going to win, and people will get excited about it and think he has a chance. And Sammy not getting the chance is the story anyhow.
Right. Looks like I'm watching it on my little ass phone here, right below my screen.
I mean, just the one thing I hope they don't do, which of course they can't resist, is to try to stick him with Priest and Truth in some way, shape, or form.
No.
Exactly.
Judgment Day SmackDown, Judgment Day Raw, like NWO, Black and White NWO Wolfpack.
Exactly.
Okay, someone needs to bitch slap the Asian dude on hard cam that's got the giant sign of his face. I hate when people do that shit.
Is it Andrew?
I got a giant sign. It's a blown up face. Get it out of my face, motherfucker. I'm trying to watch a show.
Okay, Sammy's over.
Well, yeah.
I think they're booing him. Which is good.
Half are booing him, the other half are singing his song.
Yeah,
but everyone
is giving him a reaction.
Right. That's the good thing.
I would say at some point there's going to be a case that Sami Zayn is the biggest overachiever in the history of wrestling. I mean, look at that guy. Is there any reason he should be on international TV?
You guys said it was a choice to put this match on first. What would you have opened the show with?
The ladder match.
Yeah, the ladder match.
I would have done Penta Gable.
Or no, Penta Gable's is a match people are gonna want to pay attention to.
Wait a minute.
Dominic Danhausen for the
Wait, are they going to turn this to a 3-way with KO?
Well, we got Nick all this out here. Let's see.
Looks good. Bought a new suit.
Damn it, I'm behind you guys like a couple seconds.
Oh, they're putting Gunther in this.
Ugh. Oh, God. All right, I'm out, guys.
Why? Like, you just did the job to this fucker last night.
The crowd audibly groaned to this.
Right. Like, I like Gunther, but why?
Listen, I think we should all give it a chance, because if there's anyone who knows how to pull out fucking 3-way matches, it's Gunther.
Right, but it's
Triple H once again pushing his baby.
It's all right. It's just so Sammy doesn't lose to Finn clean. It's all right. It's all right.
Right. So Finn's gonna take the pin from fucking Gunther now.
Now Finn's still winning this. I think. I don't know.
I would like it if he did. Now there's it's not even the percentage thing. It's just this makes no sense.
I used to
right
understand
off the
percentages
bat on the
until
second
Scott
night.
Steiner.
Listen, also, we're all not talking about how Gunther is pulling double duty this weekend.
No, what? I think it's impressive, but it's just, again, you don't need it. But it's
right.
And it really isn't that impressive. They used to wrestle 300 days a year.
Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be a 4-way.
Now it's
Here's KO.
Oh, shit.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, we're getting a 4-way. So who the fuck else?
You got to do KO. You need the pop.
Ya.
Play's about to explode.
Ken, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
It's Kenny Omega. I'm just kidding. That would be fucking hilarious.
Wrong KO.
Okay, so he's back.
Okay, so
that's a good thing.
I'm down. Now I'm interested. They took
That's
me
a
out.
good
They
thing,
threw me
but
back
then,
in.
I would have.
And
I would have liked it better with KO helping
win
Sammy
this.
in.
He's winning.
I don't know.
KO is winning this. We're doing KO and Punk, baby.
Yep.
And I'm fucking here for it. I'm with it. Let's go, Triple H. All right.
I think what we're seeing
Big Nose Fraud is cooking right now.
I think what we're seeing here is 4/6 of what's going to be the Money in the Bank match this year.
Whatever it is, that's in another season. But whatever. This is. I went from a groan to a yay. So.
I'm still a groan.
This bitch is crying for KO.
Mm-hmm.
This is an awesome moment.
All right, do you take back what you were saying when Gunther came out?
No, I'm still. Again, it's.
No, that was a great MacGuffin.
I mean, I'm happy for the return. I'm happy to see him, but why?
Why?
This match
Because
didn't need it.
Sammy's getting screwed now by his best friend. His best friend's gonna say, "I didn't screw you." It's every man for himself. These things.
Right,
I'm with this. Like I said, I'm with this. And again, I think this is
his first night back, and this is the R&D team sitting in talking about corporate synergy, going, well, there's we always get good numbers and metrics when we do Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. So now that he's clear, we should automatically fucking go to that again, because we're only thinking about short-term money.
Right.
Kevin Owens has multiple girls crying right now. This is wrestling.
I'm happy to see him back. Don't get me wrong.
This is wrestling.
I'm glad he's healthy, but this match is uncalled for.
I'm not hating it as much as you, just because, again, I like the conclusion it's gonna come to.
I don't hate it at all.
If KO doesn't win, you know what, JJ? I'll jump with you on the shitting on this train. But I'm gonna give this a chance.
If he wins or not. I'm all about this. I still think Finn's gonna win.
The other big thing with Mysterio is like, all right, we keep wondering like, when's Trick gonna get like a legit feud with somebody who can elevate him?
It could be Gunther.
Yeah,
Gunther will eat Trick for fucking breakfast.
Gunther
I don't care if Trick gets a feud or not.
I gotta say, I love.
Who cares?
Listen, I love the body language and the expression that Zayn is doing right now, though.
It's fantastic.
He's selling the return so well right now.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just standing there in awe.
With his mouth wide open.
All right, Kevin Owens, he hasn't missed a step. Okay, I'm with it. He said, fuck this, my neck is fine. Going straight into fucking cannonballs.
Don't even tell me they're going to do the hockey fight spot right out the fucking gate. Oh, no, they hug. Okay.
And then the hockey fight.
And kick wham stunner, right? Nope, yeah, and hockey fight. Jesus fuck. Motherfucker. I'm just fucking, I'm stuck watching this shit on my phone today. This is such bullshit.
Well, try again on your TV.
No, I am trying on my TV. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm over here, and I try to open on my TV, and I get the same stupid, there's a problem went wrong. Watch live.
ESPN app is the worst. That's terrible.
I'm not even I'm using Disney Plus.
Well, I mean,
can you completely exit out and then sign out and sign back in, JJ?
I did.
I mean, I used it on Disney Plus also. It's terrible.
I'm gonna fucking reset my fucking Roku. Maybe that'll fucking do it.
This is the first PLE I've watched on the ESPN app that it didn't freeze during every commercial.
I mean, it's smooth as fuck on my phone, but I would rather be able to see it. I literally just got a brand new TV last night that's bigger than my old one, and I would be nice to be able to watch this shit on it.
Maybe your TV is North Korea.
Kevin Owens is looking like $1 million right now.
Definitely doesn't look like a guy who's been out for a year and a half.
Well, he's been training. He's been training in LFG.
Right.
I'm saying a guy who had major neck surgery, though.
No, he looks great.
But JJ
fucking step.
JJ will attest that there's a big difference between training like that and being in ring shape.
Yeah.
I said the same argument about Aldis yesterday during Aldis's match.
Well, he's also in the 4-way, so he's got plenty of time to catch his breath. That's actually a really good way to reintroduce him.
And actually, I'm not hating the 4-way so far.
No.
They're keeping up a good pace. The guys aren't just sitting outside waiting for their spots.
Let's be honest. Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn is very much a TV match. You know, this is now different.
Are you gonna do it?
You know, it's not Ring of Honor 2000.
Now it works. Okay. I had to reset my fucking Roku.
Fuck Roku, that's why.
I like my Roku.
Roku just sounds like a caveman to me. Roku and Grok.
What,
Ooh, what a chop.
Actually, like, if they were to do Chikara again, they should have a tag team of 2 cavemen, one named Roku, one named Grok. And their manager can be Claude. JJ, you can use that for your promotion. That's free.
So there was at one time, it ended up only being a one-off, but I was helping a dude book basically like a dirty version of Chikara. It only had one show. Right. But we were coming up with characters because it was guys that we had, and it was just they were specific characters. Well, one day I'm going to do a watch along of that show. You're more than welcome to fucking come on and do the watch along. But it was a bunch of people that we gave them different gimmicks. Like, we actually made the masks, we created the characters for them, so they could do off. And we were thinking about doing stuff for the future. And this was 2014, 2015.
April will still do nudity.
So we did we had an idea to do
April Hunter.
April does not like me.
Yeah, she likes me.
I'm still friends with her ex. So yeah, no.
Oh.
Yeah. I helped her ex train his students. So yeah, no. But we had an idea. We had an idea of doing a tag team. Because they were all because it was Dirty Shakara and they were like animal based puns and shit. So we were going to get two guys in black hoodies with Guy Fawkes masks, and one was going to have horns and another was going to have Mickey Mouse ears, and they were going to be a not a mouse and a not a moose.
Excellent. I've already booked Mr. Thomas to be Anonymous.
Yeah, we that night we had Hallowicked play Ultimo Unicorn. It was the greatest thing because he just came out and he did the Brock Lesnar hop and he jumps up on the ring and all the other guys did the bounce out powder.
Because I refuse to let him retire because he's the closest thing I got to a chance of still being an insider. So he hasn't quite decided. He's enjoying not being in pain.
I hear that.
But he just did buy a car that's outside of his price range, so he might need the extra bucks.
No, is it going to be a senton or a frog splash? Oh, senton. Ooh, knees.
See, I don't like when they play with the injury.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a tag team we booked on that show, the gimmick we gave them. DJ would fucking love it. It was two guys in masks, and their whole the backstory was they found a patch of magical marijuana in the Enchanted Forest. And it turned them into super luchadors, and they were called the Urban Legends, HERBAN. And one of them came out with a blunt, and instead of spitting mist, he just spit out the fucking weed smoke.
By the way, that was a 3 count. Gunter got there late.
Uh-huh.
You guys are real behind me. Wow, I'm ahead.
Well, that's because you're from the future. Hit pause for 10 seconds or whatever it is, and then join us.
When the fuck did we get ice cream? Was I sleeping?
Danhausen ice cream.
No.
It's very nice, very evil.
I'm sitting here enjoying my... Oh, no, you don't, fucker. Oh, fuck this
Batman, cause everybody really ain't shit to me. My superhero picture me if I was
StreamYard.
The heck was that?
What?
Doing the dumb shit where on the side I get gold to get my media assets.
JJ, were you a worker too, or were you just a promoter and a manager?
I promoted, I managed, I ring announced, I did commentary, I refereed at times, and I had 2 official matches.
Oh, okay, but you weren't a wrestler though,
No. My back was already too fucked up by the time I became a manager.
Okay, they're doing KO and Punk.
That's okay. That's all right.
I told you it was a foregone conclusion, but you know what? I'm giving this 4 stars.
And Sammy got pinned also, so that'll also lead into the whole crash out for the character.
Right, and Sammy got screwed, and Gunther still thinks he's screwed.
All right, guys, I'm gonna exit the stream for a second. You're still gonna be on, but just know I'll be right back.
All right.
Holy crap!
Yeah. This was a match I was not looking forward to at all, and I enjoyed it.
And they're right. They turned it into something. That's why I gave it 4 stars.
Yeah.
They didn't do too much of it. It literally had just the right amount of stuff.
It's actually short, also, like an 8-minute match.
They didn't have no tables, no chairs, no ladders, no fighting outside the ring for prolonged periods of time. That's how you do a 4-way match. Not everything has to be fucking chaos constantly for it to be good.
True
Right.
story.
All I know is those Punk KO promos are going to be fucking gold.
Yes.
The question is KO going to be a face or a heel?
And Sammy and Gunther are going to keep trying to get themselves involved. Nick, why can't you
I mean,
bring
obviously he had to be a baby face for his return because he was going to get cheered no matter what.
Right.
But I also, the way WWE is lately, they're both going to be fucking baby faces.
Yeah,
Which that's going to be the problem because there's no heat in a face
kind of thing.
Right.
Which is why Vince rarely ever did it because he knew you have to split the crowd.
Right.
But they also remember this is a merch company now, so they don't want to jeopardize KO shirts, Punk shirts. Hey, Balor has a shirt, all this stuff.
Yeah, but they're such dummies because the NWO are bad guys, and it's still like the number 2 shirt, still right now.
Is Kevin Owens in that rarefied air that a Punk is, that a Randy Orton is, where he's just so beloved he's not going to be able to be turned heel?
No.
So Brandon, hold on. Can I ask a question for Brandon now? Would you say KO's a main eventer now? Or are we just riding on the nostalgia pop of the return?
I thought he agreed that he was a main eventer.
I thought Brandon said he wasn't.
I said he wasn't. He's still not a main eventer just because he's getting a title shot. That doesn't make you a main eventer.
Okay.
He literally just opened the show. Just saying.
He's a perennial main eventer, but I think he's a main eventer. I mean, I don't know what that means exactly.
We had a show a month ago where we kind of.
It was longer than that.
It was a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was only about 4 weeks, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, it was only a month ago, and it was about mid-Carter. We were trying to differentiate mid-Carters, main eventers, and who we thought were such. And the two I fuck with Brandon the most of is KO and Kenny Omega.
I mean, Kevin Owens main evented night 1 of a WrestleMania and night 2.
I think KO is one of the ultimate ensemble players. He can slide up and down the card effortlessly.
Right, which was my point, because it's the same thing as like Kane was used. Kane was used in a main event slot when he needed it, and then he went back down. Kevin Owens is in that same exact spot. He is not a main eventer. He's a mid-carder who gets put into the main event when it's needed.
Yeah.
Most likely he's not winning the title from Punk. So after that's done, he's probably going to slide back into another fucking reheated nachos program with Sammy. And that's not going to be a main event program.
So there's only the 3 main eventers. It's Roman, it's Cody, and it's Punk.
Roman, Cody, and Punk.
Sort of. All right, you're in that boo.
Like
currently in WWE, absolutely.
And
I disagree.
Brock,
Gunther, Seth.
I was gonna say Gunther,
Seth, yeah.
Drew.
We already established that Seth was a mid card.
No, I said Seth is a main eventer. I said Seth is definitely. We have not established that whatsoever. I said Seth is a main eventer, and anyone else who says otherwise is high as shit. Seth, there's no one who's been at the top of the card more than Seth Rollins, other than Roman Reigns.
I mean, as far as Kenny is concerned, Kenny is someone who probably should have been a main eventer, but he's so deluded himself that he's anything. He could be a low carder.
I think Kenny's a main eventer in any company not named WWE.
He could be a main eventer in WWE if he
had made that. Hell no. Kenny lacks the personality to be able to perform what WWE needs for you to succeed.
He could do it.
I don't think so.
Kenny can't work the microphone for a WWE crowd.
Neither can AJ Styles. He's terrible.
AJ's a way better promo than Kenny.
I think Kenny.
I'm not saying AJ Styles is Ric Flair on the mic, but definitely a way better promo than Kenny Omega.
We'll never know because he was never in the right context. But it's, he was never not surrounded by his idiot friends who would have him say idiot things, and they would say idiot things too, and high five each other afterwards and beforehand and during. We'll never know. Kenny Omega is might be the biggest what if, because I mean, again, he's nothing could make him not 5'9" and 197 pounds or whatever he is, but I'm not sure. I think if he came to WWE 10 years ago, or whatever, they would have invested him and they would have tried to turn him into another AJ or another Finn Balor.
Everyone wants to forget that Kenny flunked out of fucking developmental back in 2000.
We'll never know. We'll never know now.
Someone just said, I wish they would have put Mello in this match. What business does Mello have in this match?
None.
Mello,
not at this point.
People bitching about Mello, you'd think he'd be as over as fucking Trick Williams. But he's not. No one gives a shit about Mello.
Because Mello doesn't have an entrance you can chant along
to.
Who
love the in-ring wrestling, because Carmelo Hayes is a really good in-ring wrestler, but he desperately needs like he should have had Little Yachty. He needs like a group. He needs a heater. He needs a manager.
He actually
bring back Elektra Lopez.
I worked with that kid back. I worked with that kid numerous times.
Bring a woman who can speak and have Jasper Troy be his heater, and now we've got something.
The thing is, I worked with that kid a lot back in the day before he got signed, and he has a ton of fucking personality, and he could cut a fucking promo. He was basically Michael Jackson on the fucking indies. Like, that was like his gimmick.
Did we all go
it
silent?
Fucking worked. What was that, Dose?
I think Dose is having difficulties.
Oh.
It's me, huh?
And Brandon disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Brandon disappeared for a second. I hit the screen out by mistake.
That's okay.
I had too many windows open. I hit the wrong one.
All right. Corbin and Trick is next.
Yep.
I think this is going to be the potty match. I mean, people are going to be hyped for the Trick's entrance, but then this match is going to suck.
Right.
Because Corbin is just naturally boring.
I wouldn't say that. I like Corbin, and he's gonna do everything he can to try to get something out of this fucking
Baron. The character of Baron Corbin is naturally boring. I'm not saying anything about the person.
I honestly wish, because they gave him a chance. I wish they had brought him and Dijak back.
This is where you might insert Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, that's where they fucking should. I mean, Mello keeps getting screwed out of being on PLEs. But I wish they would have. I honestly wish they would have brought in the new Skyscrapers together. I don't like the fact that they fucking. And this is the problem with MLW filming shit 3 months in fucking advance. They got Bishop Dyer still cutting promos on their program weekly, and he's over here.
And you got fucking Riddle still has long fucking hair, and he cut that shit like 2 months ago.
Right. I understand time constraints and wanting to film, in a block because, you got to save money and all that stuff because, Court Bauer obviously took that settlement money and blew his load on a couple of guys. But you can't do that far out. Same thing with JCW. JCW does it too. They put their title on fucking Matt Cardona and then he got signed and the match where he won the title didn't even fucking happen on their program until 5 weeks into him being back at WWE.
But who gives a shit about JCW?
I was going to say, when a tree falls in a forest and no one hears a sound, is it really going to matter?
I care about JCW because I know people that work for their office. But, yeah.
It's also another place guys can work.
Right.
Eventually, we might get to a point where just TNA, NWA, and WWE are the only sort of options around.
All right. I mean, before Russo came along, JCW was drawing bigger crowds than NWA. Oi, why? Why? Go the fuck away. Real managers can't get a job, but this motherfucker comes out, and now we know there's going to be a fucking manager bump.
He's playing Minnesota. I love Lil Yachty.
There's going to be a fucking manager bump in this goddamn match.
Minnesota. I fucking love Lil Yachty. Never changed.
Fuck this motherfucker.
I fucking love Lil Yachty. It's cold like Minnesota.
I mean, someone just said it, and it made sense. Trick doesn't need him to speak for him. He would be good for a guy like Carmelo.
Listen, in most cases, I'd agree with you guys. In Minnesota, it makes perfect sense.
I'm talking in a general sense.
Here's the problem, DJ. It's people who need him will eventually get cut because TK will go, well, this person can't get over, this person can't get over. And instead of using a Yachty or a Pat McAfee to get people like Jordan, Carmelo, Ilya over, no, we're going to give him the Trick, which means...
Well, hold on. So the only person in this list, I'll sit here and I'll stand up for is Jordan Grace. What they've done to her has been malpractice at best. You would think a person like her in WWE would be one of the easiest people to book and or push, and they failed her completely. Ilya,
they didn't fail her completely. She's only been on the main roster for 7 months, and she got hurt. It's a stop-start. We can't jump to conclusions when she hasn't even been on the main roster for a year.
I guess.
I want to see where it goes post SummerSlam, because I think a lot of things they were working towards SummerSlam. Now that SummerSlam is over, let's see if they do a soft reset some storylines. I mean, we got a brand new thing with Punk and KO now, which we didn't have 20 minutes ago. So, let's see what I hope they recover with Jordan Grace, because again, if they're going to do nothing with her, that's a complete waste. Blake Monroe hasn't. Blake Monroe's been called up. She hasn't had a single match yet.
Yeah, but Blake hasn't had a match yet, but Blake is presented as a fucking star.
And the thing with Ilya is he did immediately get a push when he debuted. He did get the US title now. Let's not act like he didn't get featured and try to get used. He just didn't get over the way Triple H wanted him or thought he was going to get over. So they had to reset, cool him off, and I think he also got hurt again too.
He did.
I think he had a visa issue. I think it was one of those visa issue people.
Nah,
someone in your comments said Ilya Dragunov and Lil Yachty would be hilarious together.
All right, so what did Carmelo do wrong? I mean, he did everything they've asked him to. He just, again, they get bored. It's like, oh, new shiny toy. We lost interest in Carmelo. We got to push Trick. Hey, we you know what? We just got now Mike Santana. We're going to push him. Hey, we got Evil's husband. We're going to push him up to me. They keep signing people. And then they keep wondering, well, where do these people go? Oh, they got lost because you keep bringing in people. This company wasn't made to have 120 people on both SmackDown and Raw combined. It's not feasible. People
I have a question.
Shuffle.
Serious question. When did we turn Trick babyface?
Too early.
Supposedly at fucking Mania when he won the US fucking belt.
Yeah.
Supposedly, but they didn't officially do it on television at all. They
celebrating with trash, rubbing up on his dick on the fucking stage afterwards.
Yeah, no. When Sammy murdered the gingerbread man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was supposed to be babyface, all this shit. But the thing is, Trick doesn't know how to work as a babyface. He only knows how to work as a heel.
No, I wouldn't say that. Trick, no. I think the issue with Trick is he works the same either fucking way.
Right, because he only learned one gear. It's the same thing with Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany only plays spoiled blonde bitch. Whether she's a babyface or a heel, it's the same fucking promo.
It's the same thing.
Never learned how
she only
to
knows how to
have
do
gears.
one thing.
Right, and that's Sean's fucking fault. There's a lot of people that are stuck in one fucking gear, and it's because Sean had a fucking hard on for them and pushed them to the fucking moon. And then they get sent up to the main roster, and they're like, gee, why aren't they getting over like they were in NXT? Why? Because in NXT, they were in front of the same 200 fucking people every fucking week for a year.
Yeah, but Sean doesn't always get to decide when somebody goes up. And I know that Sean likes to test everyone as both a heel and a face. So I'm sure it wasn't entirely his choice.
I know, but it's also because, in Tiffy's case, it's because they wanted look, our NIL program is working. Like, I'm sorry, but your best success story from your NIL program was before it was even called NIL, and that's fucking Alexa Bliss.
Well, yeah, also Bianca Belair.
Right.
No, all true. I mean, also with Tiffany, I mean, come on, they saw her looks, they saw her cleavage, because she, you know, when she got the implants in, she had the nipples put all the way down at the bottom.
They saw a fucking Barbie doll.
I think the problem with Tiffany is she's not a natural babyface. It's forced. It's like when Miz was a babyface, or not this round, but the last time Charlotte was a babyface. It all felt forced babyface.
Right.
And that's the problem with Tiffany.
Right. And I said it to a friend, and this is why. I'll tell you why, because DJ, you were saying how Blake Monroe hasn't had a match yet. They're presenting her as a star, and the moment she has her first match on TV, Tiffy knows her days are fucking numbered, because Blake is gonna fucking Tiffy's gonna get overshadowed by Blake, because Blake is like, this is how you fucking portray this character. This is how star power works, and Tiffy's gonna do.
Well, that's why they're having Tiffy work with Chelsea, so Chelsea can train her.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Blake wins that U.S. title on Friday from Tiffany.
Yeah.
I fully expect it, because I fully expect Chelsea to reverse things and throw Tiffy off the ladder tonight.
It's a good possibility. That's the other thing. There's no reason Tiffy should be in that fucking ladder match.
No, absolutely not. I mean, she is from Minnesota, I suppose, and there is.
She should have been defending the title, not being in the ladder match.
Right, exactly.
He's not saying for her not to be on the card, but she should not be in that specific match, because it makes no sense. Why is it?
But they only put 6 matches on a card. But you know, again, they like her cleavage.
No,
here comes the fucking manager bump. Seriously, if you have a fucking manager bump, every time you are out there, it loses its fucking meaning. I hate this fucking game. And now this fucker's back up with the goddamn cat. Fuck you. I will tell you, there was a match once. I was calling on commentary. It's because I had stepped back from managing for a couple of months because I just had major surgery. So I was doing commentary, and there was this one match, and they brought in this dude who, like, he talked a good game to the promoter that I was working for. Like, he was this important guy. He was an independent movie producer and all this shit. And they let him manage because he said Tommy Dreamer trained him. Not true. He got to manage one spot because he paid Tommy Dreamer to fucking manage on a show for House of Hardcore. This dude.
Wait.
What?
Has Dreamer ever trained anyone?
Yeah. Dreamer when he had House of Hardcore, he had a school, and it was Dreamer and Vic Delicious and Hale Collins who were training guys there.
Okay, I never heard of anyone who says I was trained for wrestling by Tommy Dreamer. That's why.
There's been a few guys that have trained at House of Hardcore. It's like I'm losing train of thought, but there have been guys that trained at House of Hardcore. But anyways, so I'm calling commentary. And it's out there. Like, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube or whatever. It was a mid-card match. Nobody, but this guy's a manager. You know, and obviously he wasn't. He did the hop up on the fucking apron to distract the fucking referee spot 7 times in a 9-minute match. I was on commentary and I got so pissed, I literally started quoting Mallrats. On like the 3rd time I went, that kid is back on the escalator again. Will you leave it alone?
What's the temperature in Minneapolis right now?
Warm.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many reasons why it's quiet there. And one of them has to be you got all these people sitting there in the summer heat.
84 degrees.
Yeah, who wants to sit in the stadium at 84 degrees with 35,000 other people? Plus, it's half empty and it's open air, and these folks all paid, well, except for some of them, paid $6,000 to be there. Like, let's be honest, people who pay that much money need their voices for their living.
Oh, wait, we got to check to see if the same dude's back on hard cam that was asleep yesterday. Because there's fake Steve Carell. Yep, the dude's back. He's wearing a red hat this time. We got to see if this guy falls asleep again.
Oh, Steve Carell? Yeah.
No, not the fake Steve Carell, but the guy 2 to the left of him. He was the dude in the hat last night that was falling asleep during Cody and Punk. And I was like, that dude's asleep.
I was falling asleep a little bit during Cody and Punk, too.
I mean, yeah, we were all like...
Green shirt guy's back in his regular spot because Chris Van Vliet's not there today.
He's too handsome.
He's dead center.
I'm just... Little Yachty also is not a face act. He's a heel act.
Right. God damn, that belt is fucking ugly.
I mean, it's a heel belt also.
Oh, yeah. No, we're going to do another manager. Give me a fucking break.
And he didn't even break the fucking table.
Yo, Corbin's going to win the goddamn belt.
I am the table.
They're putting it on Corbin. Holy shit.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Good. Trick has done nothing to elevate that fucking title. Put it on a guy that fucking people can chase. Bravo. Fuck yes.
I think I predicted Baron Corbin too. I got to check the show.
Do you know that Baron Corbin now is the title holder? He is the WWE US champion, and he's an MLW tag team champion right now.
Because we're in a time vortex.
That's right. In the multiverse, it's Baron 2 belts.
And one of his stablemates had a tryout this weekend too.
What was the point? What was the point of giving him this specialty belt for 2 weeks just for him to drop it?
To see if people would fucking buy it on the fucking shop, and no one was buying it.
Do you know how many people bought Sami Zayn replica belts with his name in Arabic? They probably didn't even market it in the U.S.
Right.
They sold 10,000 of them in the Gulf states.
Right.
Shipping delayed due to supply chain issues.
Fuck little boat boy.
All right. Well. Now you have somebody who Mello and Ilya and Ricky Saints.
Right.
Chase.
All these guys can chase. Right.
Right.
I give it, like I said, I'll give the match 3 stars. It was decent until the finish. I know JJ hated the manager bump, but the fact that Yachty not only missed the table didn't break.
I have no problem with a manager bump, but quite literally, Yachty has done a manager bump for every match and promo segment that he's been out there for since Mania.
Yeah, no,
he's riding
I
his
get
own
the
car.
premise. I get the base logic of you're supposed to build to the one giant manager bump and make it mean something, but it didn't offend me as much as you because it was at least better than what we were getting for most of this match. So
it's just annoying because you know that he's the one who's insisting on these things happening.
Woohoo! I just scored a VHS unrated copy of Barbed Wire.
Nice. Prime Pamela Lee.
A guy I know is doing a claim sale right now, and I'm a VHS hound. So yeah.
You want a VHS tape of a movie from 25 years ago?
Well, yeah. All VHS movies, they stopped making them in 2006. Like, except for like this limited editions of like Terrifier and Alien, Romulus and shit. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm a tape hound. It's like guys that collect vinyl. Like that. It's my thing. It started when I was managing a Hollywood video, and they sent down the edict that they were getting rid of VHS tapes, and they said, mark them down on sale price and mark them down this much each week, and then whatever's left at the end, destroy, is what they said. So me and one of the other store managers took all the tapes we wanted and hid them in the janitor's closet. And then when the day came where we had to destroy all the tapes, we took them. And that started my vast VHS collection. My basement half is my fucking workshop, and the other half is my VHS setup.
There are collections for everything.
Yep.
All right, we have a ladder match next. Will there be a wardrobe malfunction?
If there wasn't yesterday in the 6-person match, I don't know about today. I mean, I lost 0 for 3. I thought that JC Jane, Nikki Bella, and Paige would all have wardrobe malfunctions. I was going for the hat
There was
trick.
no ladder. Nobody's grabbing stuff, trying to pull you down.
I just figured they'd do it for me. But, I mean, Nikki didn't even wear something that could wardrobe malfunction. I mean, that bitch.
Well, Nikki's a heel. She doesn't want to do anything for you. Heels don't do that.
I can look, but I can't touch. I thought that was the only rule.
Yeah, look, extra though. That's going to cost extra. Like that's going to cost like that WWE club. Then you can maybe look.
Yeah, I don't have Nikki Bella money.
Yeah. LK, I'm just looking at the chat. LK, laser discs aren't my I know places that sell them and I know people that collect them. They're not my thing. I prefer tapes. Just because I know that like my fucking VCR breaks, like I've got like 5 on standby. Laser disc players are a little harder to come by nowadays.
We know why you're doing it. Because after the AI destroys us all and technology, that's the only technology for entertainment that will still exist. So you'll
Rob,
like
and Rob, I still have my beer cellar. That's in the other section of the basement is my beer cellar. So yes, I still have all of that too, because I'm a beer snob. So yes, I have a lot of cellared stuff. And what's funny is I have beer in my cooler right now, but it's not my snob beer.
Well, what is it?
Let's see. What have I got in here tonight? Well, I have one snob beer in here, but I've got an Narragansett. I got a couple of Pabst Blue Ribbons, but I do have from Transcend Brewing. It's a mango. It's a sour mango. I'm sorry. It's a mango sour. It's quite delicious.
I see. Yeah. So according to what's his name, J.D. Drake, Pabst Blue Ribbon is the ultimate snob beer. It's the best.
I love me some PBR. Like I've never understood like people like fucking like some of those cheap beers are fucking pretty damn good. Like on a hot day especially, like I'd rather have a Miller High Life than anything else.
I'm not really a beer drinker, so I strangely like Japanese beers, and I like some Canadian beers.
Yeah,
and then all the rest need to be chocolate flavored. Like I like Three Philosophers and Sweet Baby Jesus.
Oh God, good old Amagang, Sweet Baby Jesus, good old Duclaw. Fuck yes.
I used to know a woman. She was married into the Duclaw family. Yeah, but I wasn't so particularly nice to her, so I was not able to parlay that into anything.
Yeah, of course, and I love Sweet Baby Jesus, but what can give it a run for its money? It's the same thing. It's another chocolate peanut butter porter. Evil Genius, Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
Oh yeah, I've had that. That is good.
Yeah, that gives Sweet Baby Jesus a run for its money.
Yeah, and I really like Three Philosophers also.
Oh yeah, I love Three Philosophers.
There you go.
There was one. There was a one-off like 15, 20 years ago. I forget what it was. It was like a Grand Cru. It was Three Philosophers blended with something else, and I don't remember what it was, but it was so fucking good. it was like a specialty that Amagang released like for like the Christmas holidays one year.
And I think they also once did like a vanilla beer or something cream ale. It was delicious.
Yeah. Of course.
It's like cream soda
classic
beer.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say cream ale, like good old Genesee cream ale, upstate New York.
That wasn't Genesee. I don't.
Yeah,
I wish
no,
I could remember.
It was just old school, yeah. And if I'm drinking Jenny, I love Jenny Cream, but I would prefer Genesee 12 Horse, which they only make like once every couple of years now for some reason.
They're running out of the spring water. It's got to go to the data centers.
Yeah, right. Well, that's why like Victory Brewing fucking started like going out because when they opened up their spot, they moved into the old Pepperidge Farm plant in PA because it was on a natural spring. And then like shit started happening, and yeah, they're not as big as they used to be.
Right. They're supposed to be building those data centers on the moon, but apparently there's a delay in that. I don't know. Can't imagine why.
Yeah, right.
All right, JJ, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
What will piss you off more if Lash wins the interim title or Chelsea Green wins the interim title?
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Chelsea Green's winning the interim title.
No. No.
If she does, I want to see JJ's reaction when he just goes nuclear. We thought Oba versus Brock was bad. Chelsea will be. He might break something.
Y'all didn't seem to notice that Matt Cardona's sudden push got stopped real fucking quick the same week that Chelsea was like, oh yeah, I'm friends with Marty Scurll. Dead. Your career is dead. We'll keep you on for your contract and then fuck you.
First off, Cardona wasn't ever getting a push. Let's be real. He was on TV, but he wasn't getting pushed. He was being used to put people over.
Right.
And they could very easily not put her on PLEs if that's the case. You don't need to put her on a PLE.
The only reason they're putting her on the PLEs is to play off the stupid shit on Unreal that everyone's believing. Like, Unreal's the new kayfabe, and it's all, oh, they said Chelsea Green can't do it, so now they're going to put her, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sure there was a plan for her to fucking ultimately win it as the big FU, and then, oh, I'm friends with a pedophile.
They're in wrestling. They're all friends with pedophiles. Come on. They all take pictures with Chase and Rance. They all know.
Not me.
Well, you're not they.
Again, the only thing better than Chelsea Green winning the interim title, Santino Marella being the new SmackDown GM. When Nick Aldis comes out of retirement wrestles.
No.
Just ask for James Ellsworth and be done with it.
No. Another guy's never going to get brought back.
Speaking of a likely pedophile, James Ellsworth, my God.
Likely, no, definite.
Okay, well, I was just guessing, but I'm not surprised.
No, he got caught a bunch of times.
I'm not surprised. I did not know that.
16-year-old girls left and right came out.
Okay, well.
Which is why, like, there's only like 2 companies in Maryland that still book him, and one is like he's a part owner of.
Right, he owns it. He owns Adrenaline Championship Wrestling. So.
Right.
And MCW has to work with that because neither one of them can make money on their own.
Right.
Oh my good God. This is my favorite match of all time, just because of the 2 outfits so far.
I think it's a good thing that his camera is off.
Oh my God. Good thing I just got dude wipes. Woo.
Boy.
Like I said, it's a good thing his camera's off. For all our sakes.
Damn right.
You'd be kicked off your live stream.
I'm auditioning for JJ's Dirty Chikara show.
I'm located, like a friend has the DVD. As soon as I get it back, I'm going to transcode it.
No, a new one. Yeah, we're going to do a fucking I want to be like commentary on the new one.
Oh, dude, we wanted to do a second one so bad, but one of the guys that we were in on the project with fucked both of us and like took off with the fucking money.
Well, we have to figure out how to do a new one. How many of these female wrestlers are actually strippers? Come on.
I mean, the thing is, my business partner, who you'll be talking to on the project we want to do, he's co-owner of another company that's our sister company, which is Interspecies Wrestling, which for all intents and purposes is Dirty Chikara. It always has been. They're the ones that created the Lego Deathmatch.
Oh my God. I love him already, and I have so many ideas. All involve boobs falling out. But
you're from like this area and you never heard of ISW?
I've never heard of it.
Chelsea's winning, by the way.
I have explained this a million times. I am a unicorn. I have watched wrestling forever. I don't watch it, and I know who all the indie wrestlers are. Most of them are. I have probably never seen any of them wrestle, and probably never will.
Because you pay attention to MLW, so I just thought, you know.
Well, I pay attention to MLW because my best friend's in it, or what? I am.
Well, I'll have to pull up some ISW for you to watch along with, because that was a fun company. That I mean, they still run, but the problem is they it has three owners. It's three partners, and two of them live in Connecticut, and the other lives in Ontario. And after COVID, basically, the dude in Ontario was like, I don't want to travel to the US anymore. Right. So now they hold most of the 90% of their shows in Ontario and none around here. But
they're all in Windsor, Canada.
But because we used to used to run at at this old it was a rock club at the time, like a concert venue, the Heirloom Arts Theater in Danbury. Unfortunately, the owners lost the owners lost their lease there, and now that's a church, which is really weird. But yeah, that was where the Lego Deathmatch originated.
Okay.
That's where
that was so great. I love having another project. This is fantastic.
That was where
I just want to do dirty commentary on it. I just want to be full on horny Jerry the King Lawler with Bobby the Brain Heenan.
That's what I did.
Humor.
Yeah, that's where Team Pazuzu originated, which was Chris Dickinson, Picky Sanchez, Mike Santana, and Angel Ortiz. And Christy Von Eerie before her and Dickinson had that really bad falling out, and Jaka, rest in peace, Jaka. That was Team Pazuzu, and they were running roughshod over everything. They were fucking great. That was back when Santana and Ortiz
looked like a lollipop.
That was back when Santana and Ortiz were still EYFBO. It was before they were even part of LAX.
A quick question: why isn't the Jocko that's not signed with anybody like TNA, MLW?
Why is what?
EJ is it the Jocko?
EJ and Duca?
Yeah,
dude, that's what I wonder too.
Things again.
Like EJ and Duca, he was a homegrown guy from the PC, and then they released him, and then he signed a fucking Ring of Honor, and Tony Khan didn't use him for shit until his downside was done. And now he's just kind of wandering. Like he was a big fucking deal in MLW for a bit. And he's got an amazing fucking look. He can talk, because earlier he couldn't talk, but he learned how to fucking talk. He's like fucking 6'7".
Yeah.
He's fucking amazing. He's one of those I don't know, maybe he's a problem child that I don't know about. But yeah. I've always been a fan of EJ. And I knew the second he got to AEW that he wasn't going to get used. And sure enough, he didn't. He had one match on Collision, and he was like a hanger-on for a spot when Swerve did a dive onto a bunch of fucking security. Oh no. Oh no, she's got the ladder.
Legend. Last shout. Bougie. Bougie Billy.
You know what, JJ? You've made me a fan of Lash Legend.
Yeah! Chop the shit out of her! Doink, 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 doink. I don't know how to run the ropes. She just fucked up that whole spot. And Charlotte had to stop her. She was like, you're supposed to catch me and give me the sack of shit. Charlotte's going to be pissed now. Fuck, I could have got him. I was a teenage girl. We got that one. Ah, fuck. Put up a copy of Clerks and I didn't fucking, someone claimed it already. Oh God, yeah. Have Jade and Lash fucking being fucking partners in this. Yeah. Blind leading the blind.
Oh, the venom is just delicious.
Boy. Yeah, we did lose two people. I know Dosa was having a connection issue and Brandon probably was too, but we got ins and outs, you know, and we may have some extra visitors. I put out the invites to a couple of people to see if anyone could come on by. But we're going to do what we do. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in right now. We really appreciate it, whether you're viewing on YouTube, on Twitter, or on Odyssey. Make sure if you're on Odyssey, you hit that little fire button. Make sure if you're on YouTube, you like and subscribe. We need more subscribers because as of August 1st, YouTube changed their requirements for monetization because they suck dick. Literally, everyone was pushing because they were like, oh, I just need another fucking 30 subscribers or whatever to get to monetization. Yeah, they doubled the number of subscribers you need now. There's Dose. Yeah. Now you need to have double the amount of subscribers and you need to have 4,000 hours of viewed content in the last 365 days, which is up from 3,000 hours because they don't want to monetize people. So that's bullshit. So please, I'm begging you, click on that QR code. Go in the link below. Go to w.gg. Grab yourself a fucking tub of some of this shit. I'm on the Cherry Limer right now. Use the code Full Circle Radio. Get 10% off your order. I get a kickback. It helps because YouTube is trying to make sure people can't get fucking monetized. Ugh.
What?
There was just a bad fucking the bump on the face bump onto the fucking ladder in the corner that Tiffy took. Oh, and she does it again. Like, put your arms out. Face bump does not mean actually hit with your face.
You talked about both. They've rushed a lot of people up, and in a perfect world, they would have had more seasoning, but we're
right. Instead, we got Mace.
I'm on my computer now, so hopefully it shouldn't freeze me out again.
I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Help, computer. Get this bitch off that ladder.
No, Dose wants her on the ladder.
No, Dose wants her on the pole.
Finally, someone sees me. All right, let's see if I can get.
Yeah, this match is a fucking clusterfuck. I don't understand why it's a 5-way. Like, even though it's I hate 4 ways are good. 6 you can pull off once in a while. I don't understand having 5 people.
So that's an odd number where, all right, 2 people are feuding, 2 people are fighting, 2 people are fighting. That one person can then scoop right up and steal it.
I guess, but I always hated that. Like, it's the typical 3-way finish. It's always one guy hits his finisher, then the other dude shit cans that dude and gets the pin. Like, how many times have we seen that as the finish in a fucking 3-way match? Oh God. Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ! It wants me to log in with my Disney now.
I'm thinking they're gonna try to. Oh no, because they're gonna take that belt off Tippy. I was gonna say, are we going for a fucking Lash and Tippy fucking feud? Go Charlotte, go! Go, grab it, end this match. Come on, take it out. His dome, yes, his dome. No, motherfucker, no, fuck your couch, mother.
What?
Yo, couch, nigga, fuck yo, couch. Darkness is. Yo, couch, nigga, fuck yo, couch. Darkness is.
I hate that shit. I've got the belt. Nope, now I'm swinging from it. No, just grab the shit. I hate that shit.
Oh. All right, come on, Lash. Grab the title.
No.
Do it for Trick.
No.
I wanted JJ Crash out.
Get it. No. Get the fuck off that ladder. Yeah, they're trying to set up Lash versus Tiffy, which no one's going to care about. Oh, that was too much cooperation. Ugh. That payoff was terrible. Like, oh, is this a head scissor? I don't know. I'm just going to fall forward. Bitch, get off the ladder. Fucking Chelsea. I'm sorry.
I feel bad for you, JJ. There's only one person you want winning this, and that means the other 4 people will piss you off. Oh, yes, we might get it.
Fuck that. No. Kill this bitch. No. Fuck that shit. If this bitch wins, people need to spam her fucking Twitter with the pictures of her fucking saying,
grab it.
No!
Yes!
Ah, yes. I never thought I would be happy to see fucking BFAB.
I never thought I wouldn't be happy to see BFAB.
Just get this bitch off the goddamn shit. Get her off. That's right. Stop the fucking butthole in this bitch. Kick her in the box. In the box. I don't want Jade to win, but Jesus fuck. Because why are we're gonna put the interim title on Jade so we can get Jade versus Rhea again, so Jade can hurt Rhea again? Or are we just gonna?
Rhea's gotten hurt plenty on
Hey
her own.
Charlotte, get up there! Come on, yes, Super Charlotte, let's fucking go! What? You want something? What's that again? Come here.
Time to cancel each other out.
Come here. Yeah, she's a good boy.
That still means. Wait a minute.
Oh God, I hate this. The everyone on the ladders at the same time spot. I always fucking hate this shit.
Chelsea, it's time to do your sit-up.
Oh! Charlotte's just chilling. Come on. Yep. Chop the shit out of her.
Yay. Boo. Yay.
Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit. That was my signature on commentary.
There's my girl.
Ugh. No!
Yay!
No!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
God is good.
Yo, couch, nigga, fuck your couch. Darkness is.
Oh, I want the hold on, give me a second. I need to come onto the other screen again so I can see JJ. Oh, I never thought this would. He's
Hail Horus.
He's more disgusting now than he was last night. Oh. Oh.
Very exciting. Is DJ in timeout or is he on a break?
He muted himself, so I'm guessing he's like talking to.
I was literally talking the entire time. That's the crazy.
Oh my god!
Y'all literally missed me marking. Y'all missed me marking out this entire time over Chelsea Green.
Yes,
good.
we
Me
did.
too.
I said it. So let me just reiterate this. It's about damn time. I'm looking forward to see what they do with her. It's something new. It's something interesting. It's a shot in the arm to the women's division. The people obviously fucking wanted it and loved it. She was it best SummerSlam ever so far. I can't see that.
More importantly, it gets me on the winning board for the night because so far I'm 1-2 after a 5-1 Saturday night.
I was definitely wrong on this one. I picked Jade or Charlotte. Brandon called it.
Ugh, John Cena's still talking about his WWE club.
He even called the spot of Chelsea pushing Tiffany off of the ladder.
Yeah. Do you think there's more people who have joined WWE club or my AEW?
Oh,
WWE Club WWE by fucking all yeah.
Club I'm WWE. Going with my AEW. I don't think anybody joined Club WWE.
No, they did because they were offering the merch package and stuff for the people that signed up. So I'm guessing because it's like, yeah, it's $100, but I guarantee you, like with the saying the merch, like they threw in like 2 t-shirts and like a couple other things. So like you're actually getting something for it for the initial people. Everyone else, like who signs after the fact, like I don't know. But I guarantee there was some merch thrown in to make it so it's like, oh yeah, it costs $99, but you're getting, 60 in fucking t-shirts or some shit.
Yeah, well, the shittiest t-shirts ever, though. Probably.
Hey,
probably one says Club WWE.
Yeah, probably. They'll probably give you a Danhausen shirt. You'll probably get one of the Danhausen Nick shirts that's left that didn't go to the fucking African kids.
I figure maybe you'll get like a Baron Corbin Nomad shirt.
I wouldn't mind that. I haven't seen the design though, but I wouldn't mind it.
Are you getting a commercial for like what looks like
the end
Jurassic
of Oak Street
Park?
Yeah, it's the end of Oak Street.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi-ish thing with it's like a fucking dimensional portal opens up or something on this like suburban road, and so yeah, they get like dinosaurs and aliens and shit. It looks halfway interesting.
It's something new, which I'll give him credit for. Anything that's new and not regurgitated, I'm all for it.
I mean, there was Land of the Lost and La Brea, so I'm not sure how new it is, but
okay. The Land of the Lost, rawr!
Land of the Lost was a comedy, though, and La Brea was all right. People go through there. This is it's a suburbia getting invaded by dinosaurs with normal people. All right, I can dig that. It's something. It's better than another Avengers, DC, Star Trek, Star Wars movie.
I mean, there was a I haven't watched it yet, but there was a movie that came out last year that was kind of rivaling Jurassic Park, but it was a movie where there was like dinosaurs that learned how to use fucking machine guns and shit. It was called Primitive War.
Oh yeah, I've seen that on my, and whatever it is, enough people are buying it that it's not free.
Right. Yeah. It's like up there.
Yeah.
Raptor that came out last year, which apparently got some really good reviews. And a lot.
I'm all for reptilians.
The priest that turns into a fucking raptor. It's like a werewolf story, except he turns into a dinosaur.
The Raptor Pastor.
All right,
The
guys,
Velociraptor.
we're officially halfway through. How we feeling about night 2?
I'm having a good time.
I
Go
like
ahead, go
one
ahead.
match. I like one match.
It's okay, it's fine. If I'm not paying for wrestling and it's over by 9:30 or 10 o'clock, I'm generally going to be okay with it. I mean, and being in the stream makes all the dead time not be dead time. So,
Right.
I have no complaints.
So for me, as someone who is really hard to impress and is really stingy, I'm liking night 2 better
Sassy
than
girl.
night 1.
Sauce. Hey guys. Sorry, I'm looking in the chat. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying
You got
night
to tell
2.
your favorites one.
Christopher Walken's a little sad now.
So far, the worst match was Trick and Baron Corbin, but I think the decision.
That was the one I liked.
I think that was a. I mean, I get why you like it, but I think the booking decision was the best part.
Yeah.
Like the ending, you feel me? The finish, just the match itself was just. It's hard to care about anything Baron Corbin's doing, and Trick's not a technical master in the ring.
Well, and also his stupid manager who kept getting involved is the one who actually cost him the match.
Exactly.
Yeah, so maybe we can finally get rid of the fucking boat fucker.
Right. I mean, I don't know why you pay for celebrities if they're not bringing any more eyes to the show.
Right. It's not like Yachty does like his entrance music or anything. Like,
Right.
It's like, oh, but he's a fan. I don't give a fuck.
I think I'm more of a. So I think with this pay-per-view, I'm more of a fan of the booking decisions that are going on with tonight and everything that it's setting up more than the actual wrestling matches themselves, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. And I think that's fine because at a certain point, you've exposed yourself to too many insiders and promoters, so you're not looking at wrestling the same way anymore. So you're looking for that. I mean, people always would say to me, why are you so interested in the business of wrestling? I'm like, because I've been watching wrestling for 45 years at this point. I've seen it all. So, I'm either going to be interested in something or I'm going to move on to something else.
Exactly. But I also thought the ladder match, it was entertaining, especially for a women's ladder match. The girls pulled out a lot of stops. It was one of the better women's ladder matches I've seen. They didn't do too much. They did just enough. They kept it in the realm. It's very rare in WWE and or in modern wrestling in general where women remember the fact that, hey, we're women. We can't take as much punishment as the men. So let's not do every bump they do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You get what I mean, JJ? Like,
yep.
That's why, and it's usually, that's how I feel about most furniture matches. I feel like everyone just goes a step too far with it just because they're so thirsty to try to get every pop they can fucking get out of that match.
That's why there shouldn't be furniture matches at all.
I wouldn't say at all, but definitely done. It should only be done in a sparing fashion.
They should be used like a blow off.
Yes.
Like they should be used like a steel cage is as a blow off match. You have an extended feud. You have your blow off. What, puppy dog? What? Yeah? Yeah, you want this? You want
but it's just over prostituted now.
You gotta tell them like and subscribe, Titus. Yes, good boy. Good boy.
Look at those guys wearing its gall glasses.
But like I said, I like the fact that we're at least getting new directions in terms of WWE's booking. KO and Punk, that's something people want to fucking see. Like, Baron Corbin is something new.
We got to check to see if the basement goblins are whining that KO isn't all elite.
And we're about to get Dom and Danhausen. So,
God.
Listen, in a perfect world, I'd want Dom to win, just so
he's not.
Yeah, I know he's not, but I want Danhausen to finally take an L.
No,
And
this
I feel
is
like
the only way that this match can be salvaged is if Danhausen is getting whooped and he gets saved by El Grande Americano. Because Triple Mania is selling so well, they had to go to a larger venue, but now they have to sell tickets for that larger venue.
Yeah.
What about Casshausen?
That Cass is not. And Enzo is coming back with Cass tomorrow.
Enzohausen. Mishausen.
No.
Hausen.
No, that Frankenstein is going to be fucking Braun Strowman.
Pretty deadly Hausen.
If they ever revisit it.
How far along is Elton Prince? Could they be pretty deadly Hausen?
I don't know how far along he is. I'm hoping he's almost recovered. Like I was a big fan of Pretty Deadly.
They're a fun act. They need a manager though.
I don't know if they need a manager, especially now that because they had Kid out there for so long talking for himself. I don't think they need a manager.
Right.
I think they've surpassed that, which is a good thing. But yeah, I really miss Pretty Deadly. And I know they're still sticking in NXT for a while, but I cannot wait for the fucking Vanity Project to get on the main roster. I will be so fucking happy.
Do you think we get Omos's twin brother in Omoshausen?
No, I think they scrapped that when they put Dom with fucking Omos in fucking the AAA.
Sure, but not his twin brother, Omoshausen.
No. That would just
notice how he. Wait, why does he have fucking white tape over the fucking? Oh, or no, that's not even. I thought that was the AAA belt with it. He doesn't even come out with the fucking AAA belt. What the fuck's going on?
It means he's going to lose, and nobody wants to wonder if the title was online.
Right.
All those human monies are going to fly out, just like when John Studd got slammed.
Yep. The slam match, baby. That was before DJ was born.
Right. Freddie Blassie pulling that thing, and whew.
Yep.
No, it was Bobby Heenan.
I think that was before Bobby Heenan's time.
It was Freddie Blassie.
Yeah.
Andre versus Big John Studd, the slam match for $15,000. It was Freddie Blassie.
Yeah.
No, it was Bobby Heenan because Studd was part of the Heenan family.
Not yet. This was before Bobby Heenan.
Oh no! You know something? No, he's right because Freddie Blassie was still managing whoever the fuck was who was feuding with Corporal Kirshner.
He was Iron Sheik and what's his
Nikolai
face?
Volkov.
Yes.
Yeah, the Bolsheviks.
Well, that was Boris Zukov and Nikolai Volkov.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah. Shiki and Volkov were their own. Yeah.
I mean, the Iron Sheik over and Volkov were much better than the Boris Zukov and Volkov.
I am so sad I never got to hang out with Shiki. A lot of guys I worked with did, but yeah, I couldn't because Shiki liked to smiz a lot, and I can't be around that.
The first question I would have asked him would be the Don Morocco positive. I mean, not the Don Morocco positive story, but the positive story of him getting positive. Did you ask Don Morocco? Did you ask Jake the Snake? They roll with me.
No, dude, nothing beats Shiki's interview with fucking Millennium Wrestling in Boston. It's the famous one where he was talking. The owner of Millennium Wrestling was this guy named Dan Marotti. Dan passed a few years ago, but he wouldn't even. And Dan brought in Sheiky all the time, but he was filming a shoot interview, and he never called Dan by his real name. He was like, "Oh, excellent question, Mr. Maloney," and then that was the one where they asked him about working the Killer Bees. And that he was just like, be Brian Blair, you fag, you worse than Michael Jackson.
No. I was just about to say, I remember
I put you in the camel clutch, I break your back, I make you humble, and then I fuck you in the ass.
I was gonna say there was an interview he did on Stern show where Brian Blair called in and him and Brian Blair were going back.
Yep, and that's why he did the shoot interview. Yep, that's why he did the shoot interview.
JJ, my favorite one, Bo, is my favorite when he spits on the turkey when he's interviewing with Mean Gene Oakland. This turkey, this is a Hulk Hogan turkey, guys.
It's a Hakua.
Hakua.
Yeah.
And then you hear Vince in the background, you potatoed the turkey.
Yep. There's another, I forget who shot it, and I have to track it down because you got to find a tape trader with a DVD of it. There was a shoot interview that got filmed one time, and it was filmed in a hotel room. It was an independent company. It was a shoot interview that was Iron Sheik, Honky Tonk Man, and New Jack, and all of them
New Jack. I know which one you're talking
smoked
about.
Off their ass and fucking dying. There's a spot where they take the couches and they move them around, and and Jack hides behind him, and then they go boop, and he pops up, and they're like Jack in a box.
I know exactly what interview you're talking about because there's a small snippet that gets passed around every once in a while. New Jack
Sheiky and Honky Tonk Man mooning the fucking camera at the same time. I miss New Jack too. I miss Jack so much. That's what I haven't played this. I'll find it. I have some footage that no one else has. From a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away of New Jack. That is one of my favorite things ever. And I know it's on my hard drive, so I'm going to see if I can add it here because it'll help distract me from this fucking match.
Yeah, no, this match is definitely a bathroom break match. I mean, Dom's trying. He's literally working with a mop right now.
Aha, I found it. Okay. All right, good. So this is a treat. So the setup for this was a convention back in 2009, I believe. It was 2009. We were there because we were promoting our school. It was Just Incredible running it. It was Just Incredible's Icons of Pro Wrestling convention. The big selling point was there was the dealer's room where you got like a VIP picture of yourself with Credible with the ECW title, Terry Funk with the old school ECW title, and Harley Race with the NWA title. It was a fun weekend. That was the weekend where I hung out with Scott Hall the night before, and he told stories.
Oh my god! Okay, this is my favorite part of the match. JD McDonough's shoot fucking doing moves to the midgets,
and the midget gets one up on him. Jesus fuck!
Fuck! It was nice while it lasted.
Isn't JD McDonough a midget?
No,
his head's too big. He's the world's tallest midget. He'd be a freak show attraction. World's tallest midget.
They're forming a human tower.
Oh God. Why? No, I thought they were forming a staircase so Danhausen can run up it. No, why? What the fuck? What? I hate this shit.
Are they allowed to pull down the money? I mean,
I don't get it. Just send out Grande Americano and end this fucking match.
I don't think Taker wants to put the stench of El Grande on this.
I mean, if that was the case, why didn't JD McDonough just climb up there and get it?
Right.
Big head, small brain.
There's just oi.
Are we sure Vince McMahon's not booking this?
No, we're not.
Yes.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. Vince loves
midgets.
I was gonna say Vince did love the minis.
Everyone loves midgets.
You remember the WLC match?
Speak for yourself.
No,
I feel about
do you
midgets
guys
the same
remember?
way that JJ feels
I
about
want to
Chelsea
say it
Green.
was Rumble '98. It was like a 6-man mini match with Sonny being the referee. It's one of my favorite fucking matches of all time because I was just in awe. I'm like, why is this happening? Why is this here? And why is Sonny the referee?
Right. Yeah. No, but there was the one TLC pay-per-view one year, and on the pre-show they had the WLC match. It was Hornswoggle against El Torito.
Yeah, that was a good one. I at least enjoyed.
And they had the midget fucking announce team. I know, what do you call it? I've worked with the guy that played WeBL, the fake JBL. I've worked with him like a bunch of times. He still wrestles to this day. His name's Robbie the Giant Arajo.
God damn it.
Joe Hendry.
See, he's getting a SummerSlam check.
Yay! He's getting a SummerSlam check. El Kabong, motherfucker. I wonder if every time fucking Joe Henry whacks someone with a guitar and the crowd pops, Jeff Jarrett cries.
I think Jeff Jarrett crying is just perpetual.
Yeah, right. I still think this needs Grande Americano. Joe Hendry is not enough.
Taker doesn't want to get that stink on it.
Yeah,
but they got to sell tickets to AAA.
That's going to be through NXT. They're not mixing that peanut butter and chocolate.
They've already had fucking AAA stuff on fucking SmackDown.
Very little,
but it's been there.
I know.
And this crowd hasn't seen Grande Americano since the Mask versus Mask. Really? Fucking really?
What the fuck?
Perfect.
Yep.
7 or 8.
Fuck
all
this
right,
match.
I'm 2-2.
Fuck this match. Fuck it right up the ass. Razor wire.
Come on. Well, this match was always a fuck this match. Fuck it right up the
I
ass.
know,
Razor
but
wire.
Jesus fuck.
1 star.
Okay.
I give it -5 stars. Negative. Right. I mean, again, you're trying. Dom's is sort of the
I'll give. You know what? I'll give it 2 because it popped the crowd, and it's not about me, and I have to remain objective. But 2 stars.
It's wake the kids up who are falling asleep. I mean,
exactly.
Right.
So I'll give it 2 stars just to be objective. But my personal taste, 1 star.
Now in old world, this would have been the pre-show match to entertain.
Right. Okay, so now let me play this video. So the setup for this is our table was over near a podium that had a live microphone because Credible asked me to announce like when people was time for to go to the dealer's room and shit, so I was close to it. And a couple of marks found out that the mic was live and tried putting themselves over, and all of a sudden New Jack appears. And this is some fun shit right here.
Straight, is this on? Okay, the purpose of y'all coming here is to see wrestlers and spend money. If you ain't spending money, walk through this door now and get the hell to the left and just go stand out in the middle of the highway and get ran over by a fucking truck. Hey, I mean seriously. Hey, look, I'm not playing. All right? I'm dead ass serious. We done gave y'all Ox Baker since 1912. Right? And then we got all the other guys in here, and all the girls, the new girls, and fucking gorgeous George over there bouncing their titties around. So look, I'm Mr. Guard. I'm not playing. And they can't put me out now. I don't even care. But if y'all ain't shut up, I'm talking. Excuse me, I'm talking. Excuse me. If you ain't spending money, leave. This is not a zoo. Don't walk by and say, oh, look, the New Jack nigger dog. Fuck that. Spend money or not, leave. Spend money, go. All right? If you got money, it's like a titty club. Reach deep in your pocket, pull it out, and go buy some stuff King Kong Bundy. Go buy some stuff from Ox Baker. Buy my shit. Spend money. Apologize to your kids for saying, I didn't know New Jack was going to be there.
Oh God, he did that 3 times that day in different increments.
So I know you weren't watching this, JJ, so I had to bite the bullet for all of us. So not only did Danhausen give away all the money that was in the bag, right? The fucking cameraman exposed that it was gimmick money in the bag the entire time.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the match wasn't
the point.
even for human monies. It wasn't
Well,
even
no.
for real money. It was for Monopoly gimmick money.
Well, yeah, no, that was the whole thing. Human Monies is the fucking gimmick shit with Danhausen's face on it. They revealed that like this past week, dude. It was always gimmick money. That's why it was dumb.
Again, personally, 1 star, but to be objective, I have to give it 2.
I'm not. Again, it hurts, keeps hurting Dom. It hurts anybody who works with Danhausen because they look like an idiot. So it's like, all right, great. You're getting a guy over.
Again, we have to take, in terms of objectivity, you have to take personal preference out of it when you're seeing how much the crowd reacts to Danhausen and the bullshit he does.
They also reacted to James Ellsworth at one point. I mean, again, he's skinny jeans. He's Milli Vanilli. It's a great little act right now, and then he'll just get like, all right, oh my God, you used to like that.
If it works, but if it works, it works.
But for short term, again, they can get anything over if they want to. But is it a long term thing?
I disagree. I disagree. Royce Keys is proof of that yesterday.
Because Royce Keys is generic. This is something that, it's kooky, it's weird.
You literally just said, though, Chris, they could get anything over if they wanted to.
I don't think they really want to get Royce over, though. Royce doesn't make money yet. And when he does, they'll get him over.
Will.
Again, it's the Wyatt 6. They got hot for the Wyatt 6, and then they just ran that into the ground. People went, oh.
Listen, I said, I'm saying purely from the standpoint of the crowd there loved it. They react to it. I understand what you're saying in terms of longevity. This isn't going to work. But for this show, for the segment, I personally did not like it. But there are other people within that crowd who outnumber me. So I can't put just my personal preference in judging this match.
I don't think Danhausen is supposed to be a 20-year thing. I think Danhausen is supposed to be a 2 or 3 year thing. And
yeah.
I mean, the Wyatt 6, Danhausen is easier to book than the Wyatt 6 because the Wyatt 6 they had to kill everyone, and you can't kill everyone on wrestling. So. Or you can, but then everyone complains and they don't like spooky characters. So, I mean, if they actually followed through with the Wyatt 6 being like tag team belt collectors and getting all the tag team gold, including AAA. Oh, look, Eric Rowan's on a commercial. I guess it's Joseph Rudd now. But they could have done something with it, but it was very hard the way they were trying to make it. Continuation of the Bray Wyatt thing, and they wanted them to come in bad, but nobody would boo. So then they had to make them faces, or they didn't, but they chose to. Again, they make a lot of poor decisions, and it's very difficult to book a group of 5.
Yes,
especially when they have no purpose. I mean, if you're going to have a faction, they need to have a purpose.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the people in charge did the Undisputed Era, and they. I mean, as much as I don't like the vanilla midgets, they had a very clear purpose, a prophecy, and they fulfilled it.
They were a developmental act, though. They were never going to make it on the main roster.
Sure, but the formula works. It's the same as the 4 Horsemen. You had the world champion, you had a mid-card champion, and tag team champions.
Right. They followed the 4 Horsemen formula. It wasn't anything original. It was just something recycled. But the point.
That's what you do with all factions, or
they were dominant. They were dominant, and there was the big fish in a small pond shit. They were dominant there. They weren't going to do shit on the main roster, and having all of them show up in AEW fucking proved that. Draw a fucking dime.
But I'm just saying that if you want a faction to be successful, they need to have a goal. It's either to get one guy as the world champion and everyone else supports that, or it's to like kill someone. Like the Heenan family, their job was to kill Hulk Hogan and try and continuously fail to be the champion. And, like Contra. Contra's there. They're not there to win matches. They're to kill people and eventually get a world title.
Yeah. Of course, I don't like Contra having fucking Hollywood and Wolfpack.
Having what?
Because there's Contra and Contra Mercs now.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, the Contra Mercs aren't part of Contra. They're just they've created themselves there. But yeah, I mean, believe me, I got lots of issues with Contra, and I'm gonna have a little issue with Thomas tomorrow because I'm like, why do you make a big deal of turning Okamura heel only to have him lose? And he's like, well, someone's got to eat the pins. And then yesterday, Quan ate the pin, and I'm like, ooh. I mean, if Okamura's there to eat the pins, I don't want my man Quan, who's been eating pins for 2 years, to be the pin eater.
Right.
So explain that to me, Thomas.
Zuffa Boxing.
But you'll have to hear it live tomorrow at 6:05 on the MLW Files.
Hell yeah. Make sure to I will update the description to make sure that I include that channel.
I
am
so overexposed.
Does Aleister Black arrive in MLW, do you think?
He hasn't. Will he? I mean, I guess it depends who else is bidding and how tough times are.
Right. I honestly think he's going to TNA.
I think so too. I mean, they already have Cross and Scarlett, and they've got Cross busy with other things, including Riddle and probably Hammerstone and whatnot. So, I mean, Tommy End, he could do like a 9 month, a 90-day or 6-month contract with TNA and come into MLW right when they're ready for that.
Yeah.
Or when Cross moves on to the next thing and they want to replace him with
right. Yeah.
Whatever name Black goes by.
Ooh, QR code to be for the pre-sale for Stand and Deliver and Rise to Glory next year.
Next year.
Where else could he go that he either doesn't have to worry about certain people there who may or may not have touched his wife, or that he can't stand because of past issues?
Well, yeah, that's why Cross will never go to fucking AEW.
Yeah,
I don't see him going back
I
to
have
TNA.
no idea.
Well, no, because if Cross could go to TNA, because the problem people at TNA are gone.
Oh yeah, he could go to TNA, but I think that I mean, I'm not sure that there's much difference between TNA and MLW these days.
Rick Martel, baby, Greg Gagne. People are like, who the fuck is this?
Right.
Molly Holly, baby.
I love that Greg Gagne could show up for SummerSlam, but he can't show up to let people know when they're getting their wrestling figures.
We don't talk about that.
All I know is that Greg Gagne was one of the most unimpressive looking wrestlers who was pushed mercilessly by his father.
Yes, and yes.
Him and like 17-year-old Jeff Jarrett in USWA, and those poor other Von Erich kids that didn't want anything to do with that place.
Yeah,
all right. So DJ's gonna lightly shut the fuck up just because this is the one match I want to pay attention to the entire pay-per-view.
Yeah, this is good. This is gonna be the banger.
Chad Gable looks great.
Chad Gable
and
looks
he's
great.
fucking
he needs
over.
better fucking music. This butt rock shit needs to go.
It's the old American Alpha music.
No, it's not.
Oh no, you're right. It's not.
No, it's like knockoff Nickelback, and it sucks.
No, I thought they debuted him initially with the old American Alpha music.
No, they brought it when he lost the mask and he first came back. It was this butt rock nonsense, and he was trying to get people to clap along with it, and people are like, "What the fuck is this music? Like, why can't you just come out to the Alpha Academy?" Dun, 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 dun. I mean, yeah, Otis and Tozawa are using it, but still.
Oh no, the family is there. That's never a good sign.
No, he's winning.
No, he's fucking going over.
He's
I hope so because I predicted him to win.
No,
They
this
got
is
Minnesota
the Cinderella
native
story.
In his Titantron. He's
Both
definitely
other
fucking
Minnesota
winning.
residents lost tonight, so he has to win or lost.
Well,
lost this weekend.
it's not Cinderella; it's his redemption arc.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
It's him finishing his story of finally being a luchador.
I never want to hear finish the story in wrestling ever again.
Well, don't worry, no stories are ever truly finished.
Yo, they might be able to do something more with Gable. He's over.
He's over. But we got to see how he does with the IC title, and if it elevates him to something better. I'm not saying it couldn't.
I'm saying this is the best chance he's had in his entire career to do so.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this is the most over he's ever been. This is the best opportunity he's ever gotten.
And he's over in 2 promotions.
It's never been due to a lack of talent either. You know what I mean? He's always had the talent. It's just he's never had the opportunity.
He's always been 5'8".
Yeah.
That's a big problem in this company. But he's always been on TV. I mean, it's never like he's not been on TV when he's not injured. It's not like it was EC3.
I know, but when you're small and you have an exceptional amount of talent, I think you should be able to flourish. Like Danielson, Benoit, Guerrero, just naming a few small guys who
They
flourished.
weren't small like that. They were thick. I mean, Brian was.
Well, I was gonna say more Benoit. You could say was more thick. I want to say Guerrero was like super thick.
Guerrero got thick towards the end. He also was a high flyer and came from a wrestling family. But I know what you're saying. I mean, Finn Balor's about as far as you can go as a dinky. Well, no, Brian is as far as you can go.
Ooh, do I want to go?
At least as an American one. I mean, Ray, is Ray. He's one of one.
I really want to spend my money on that.
I'm not turning my mic up, but I am going to get something to eat. So you guys mercilessly.
No problem. No problem.
All right.
I'm debating on buying a tape right now. It's a convention copy. It's not an OG release. Now I'll pass. And Penta's over as fuck, and he's done all he can with the IC belt, and that's great. But I think they want to put him and Phoenix back together in AAA to sell fucking Triple Mania tickets. Because I'm sure there's a ton of money in Lucha Brothers versus War Raiders.
There's also nowhere for him to go though in terms of the main roster. Deals on the Raw.
I was gonna say I agree with that, Chris, and I agree with you, JJ. At the same time, I just want to piggyback on both points. I think now that AAA is on their 22nd sellout for Arena Mexico this year, I think. Not AAA, CMLL. Sorry, CMLL is on their 22nd sellout. AAA is trying to go big or go home for Triple Mania this year.
I mean, you also got to look at the fact that AAA, like, you have to pay to get in. CMLL and the whole Arena Mexico sellout thing, tickets are the ticket price ranges from free to about $3 American. Like, that's why they sell out. And that's why when AEW goes there and charges like $40 a ticket, the Mexicans go, why the fuck would we pay this much?
All right, DJ's going to mute and shut up and watch most of this match.
We get the stern handshake to start.
Yep. Babyface, baby.
Yep. Maybe I should go back to my roots and go play-by-play on this and show Michael Cole how it's fucking done. Nice collar and elbow tie-up. Go behind. Oh, we got ourselves a nice chain wrestling going on right here. Chad Gable going directly for that ankle lock early in the match. Penta showing that quickness, trying to roll him up into a quick pin. Nope, not so much. And a duck and a bounce off. And, oh, head scissors takedown. Penta's on fire right out of the gate. And a side Russian leg sweep by Chad Gable. He's showing how it's done right here in Minneapolis. And off the ropes. Oh, and a beautiful cartwheel kick by Chad Gable. He's about to capitalize, full head of steam going into the corner. And Penta stops him with a savate kick. Penta off the ropes. Oh, and a face crusher. Penta rallying the crowd. He wants to get this done early. Chad Gable. Oh, he went for a crossbody. Penta caught him. Oh, and a gut buster. Cover. Only a 2 count. It was definitely high impact, but don't know if he can take him away that early. Chad Gable is very resilient and can go the extra mile.
Remember, JJ, we have a 3-league champion here with Penta. TNA, Lucha Underground, and a WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Mm-hmm. Penta already calling for the Mexican Destroyer. Maybe not. Oh, no, he's calling for the Penta Driver. Chad Gable reverses. Off the ropes, shoots it. Chad Gable catches him for a deadlift German. Can he take him through? Yes, he can. Oh, it looks like it's going more than one. And a second German. Could we be going for the trifecta? Could we be getting it? And yes, a third German suplex with a bridge cover. Only a 2 count. Penta kicks out. Chad Gable a tad frustrated, but he's still on his game. Shoots him off into the corner. Oh, shoulder hits the turnbuckle. That could spell trouble for Chad Gable. And Penta with a kick to the thigh, taking him, shoots him off into the corner. Penta. Oh, is he going for a lung blower? We don't know. He's got something. Chad Gable bounces back and tough axe bomber. And Chad Gable with a moonsault. Oh, and did he catch Penta? We couldn't really tell by that angle. Cover, though. 2 count. So it looks like he couldn't catch Penta, and he might have hurt himself more in the process. Let's check that instant replay. Oh, yes, Penta was definitely got out of the way in time. And Penta with an enziguri in the corner. Sits him down. Oh, and here we go. We're going for that headstand basement drop kick. But Chad Gable blocks it. And another cartwheel kick by Chad Gable. And into the ankle lock. He's got him in the center of the ring. Oh, no. Penta. Whoa, the power of Penta. Launching him out, and Penta flies. Tope Atomico. Both men down on the floor.
Penta got some height right there, but he might have hurt himself there, JJ.
Both men down, the referee administering the 10 count. Chad Gable still showing signs of that shoulder from hitting the turnbuckle earlier. Can he overcome it? Oh, Penta locks him in the arm. Oh, and Penta driver. Cover. 1, 2. Chad Gable kicks out. But you can tell a lot's taken out of him. And a lot is still taken out of Penta. He's not popping up as quickly as he does during his luchador style. Both men giving it their all here. It's been a fast-paced match, and it's caught up to them mighty quick. Oh, and now both men are in the center of the ring, staring head-to-head, face-to-face. They both want this so badly. Penta to retain the Intercontinental title. Chad Gable to win his first singles title here in WWE. Both men exchanging blows. Both men can't get back up to their feet. And an overhand shot by Penta. And a return from Chad Gable. And another by Penta. And Gable. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. And we're in a hockey fight. And another savant kick by Penta. Oh, could he be going for the Mexican Destroyer? No! Oh, overhead belly to belly into the corner. Chad Gable, cover, 2. It's not yet. Penta's still there.
Gable's busted open there, JJ. He might have hurt himself.
We might have a problem with the Minnesota Athletic Commission if he actually is. Gable going up top. Penta lying in wait. Can he get out of the way? Here comes Chad Gable. Splash. Oh, Penta catch it. Penta going for the sacrifice. And it's on the injured shoulder. This could spell the end for Chad Gable. He's got him in for the sacrifice. Just Chad Gable going to give it up. Oh, no. And the cover. 1, 2. Chad Gable still resilient, still kicks out with all the pain that he just suffered from that injured shoulder and suffering the sacrifice from it. And the ref checking on him saying, do you still want to continue? There's no shame. There's no shame in a forfeiture here, Chad Gable. You have given an amazing showing. Oh, and Penta showing a mean streak. Oh, and a buzzsaw kick again to Chad Gable. Chad Gable still nursing that shoulder. Penta is being merciless. Oh! And a shuffle kick right to the jaw. And now he's calling for the Mexican Destroyer. Gable stops him. A roll back through. Gable with the ankle lock again. We're in the center of the ring. Penta has nowhere to go. Oh, Penta reverses it, but Gable is up into the corner. Gable reverses, and Penta places Gable on the top rope. Gable's got him in an armbar on the rope, but he can only hold it for a 5 count. He doesn't want to get disqualified. And a kick to the gut. Penta springboard onto the apron. Oh, he went for the Mexican Destroyer on the apron, but Gable blocks. Gable, could he release German onto the apron? Oh my God. Jesus Chrysler. You got to worry about the total. Go Gable with the moonsault to the outside. You got to figure the impact, not only of the hardest part of the ring there, but now the impact of being on the concrete outside. Yes, there are mats there, but they don't load out of protection. Gable rolls Penta back in. Gable's going up to the top rope again. What could he be going for? Could this be it? Could this be the redemption sark and a flying headbutt? Chad Gable still, he covers. 1, 2, no. Not enough. And poor Chad Gable, that shoulder is going to be the death of him in this match. We saw in the replay that moonsault, and he caught Penta right on the head with his knees. And he got a lot of distance with that flying headbutt. Harley Race would be proud. And he's got him set back up on the top rope. What could he be going for here? They're both in no man's land. Chad Gable looks like he might be attempting a superplex, but Penta looks like he's blocking. Gable back down. Oh, no. Oh, Penta with the Mexican Destroyer on the apron. That could spell the end of Chad Gable in this match. All he needs to do is roll him in and cover him. There he is. Shoots the half. 1, 2. Oh my God. Gable actually had the resilience and the fortitude to kick out. This match is continuing. And Penta calling for the Mexican Destroyer yet again. Could a second one in the center of the ring be it? And Chad Gable catches him and flips him over. He's got him in the ankle lock again. He's making sure he's checking that ring position. He's making sure that Penta cannot get to the ropes. Penta is straggling. He is trying so desperately, But unfortunately, he is in the center of the ring. He's trying to, and he got to the rope and Gable yanked him back. Oh, and Gable takes it down, and yes, Chad Gable wins the Intercontinental title, ladies and gentlemen. Penta taps out in front of a home state of Minnesota. Chad Gable has done it, ladies and gentlemen.
5-star match.
I haven't called play-by-play like that in a while. It's a good thing I got throat lozenges over here.
More importantly, I can't have a losing record tonight. So
match. That was the match of the weekend.
Yeah,
they delivered in every way, shape, and form.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say anything bad about it. Penta's best match in WWE by far. 5 stars. Meltzer, if you don't give this 5 stars, I'm flying to San Jose to kick you in your big beak, bitch.
Yeah. LK, no, he touched the rope, but he got pulled back. You have to actually grip the rope for the referee and then the referee would have to start the 5 count, and then he would have to break it.
I would have took away 1 Canadian destroyer, but that's just me nitpicking.
Right. But for what it was, with Gable selling that shoulder right from the beginning, and Penta working that body part, this was a great fucking match.
And a babyface versus babyface match.
And now Penta's going to give him the respect.
Three title changes so far. 2. That's also why I think I'm liking this. Title changes everywhere. You feel me? I love the...
Well, it's because it's one of the big 4, and that's where the reset buttons hit. And now he's got the ball. Let's see how he runs with it. I have all the hope in the world for Chad Gable.
Same here.
And there's the family. We get the big family spot. Oh, his kids dressed like him. Okay, granted, I saw this exact same thing when Josh Alexander beat Moose for the TNA title in fucking Poughkeepsie. And Josh Alexander's kid came into the ring in a singlet and headgear.
Who's Josh Alexander?
He could have been a contender. Imagine if they had put Josh Alexander and Chad Gable together.
I mean, I get why Josh went to AEW. They offered him the bag. It was just...
Right.
You knew he was never going to get pushed over there.
Gable's better with Otis than he is with Josh Alexander.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying it would have been a nice experiment.
It would have been.
Is that his father-in-law?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
He's like 6'6".
Yeah. Ooh, he even gets the mic.
I think his father-in-law should clothesline him from back and beat him with the title.
Jesus.
That's the next feud. Be like Miz dad-in-law.
Oh, it's basically like the same speech he gave at the Mask versus Mask afterwards, except now he's the victor. So
make sure you had it right side up.
Right. And even this little promo with the family in the ring, this elevates that title.
Yeah.
Except for that one father-in-law to clobber him from behind. and start kicking him.
So who does if you're all right, so you're Triple H or Paul Levesque.
I don't trust that guy, whoever that is.
What?
I don't trust that guy.
Oh, it's a mascot.
I don't think it's a mascot.
Well, I'm saying it's supposed to be a mascot, but yeah, let's see who it is that's going to jump him. Is that like an energy drink or something that he's drinking? Oh no, It's mug root beer. That's the mug. It's the mug fucking bulldog. It's literally they had to promote fucking root beer, but they sponsored this match.
So we should
now
trust
jump.
him. All right.
No, I'm not saying now trust him, but yeah, let's see if it's nope. Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, they moved to a commercial, so
yeah, it's just a promotional spot.
They don't have any heels lined up right now. I mean, everybody's either tied up or is losing.
Well, no, because now with Gable has the Intercontinental title. Now Ethan Page will be biting at his ankles. Rusev can still kind of stick in there trying to do it. Hopefully, he's okay because he got that pinched nerve like that happened on Monday. There's options. There
are, but I mean, considering how they're booking, I can see them doing, hey, let's do Chad Gable versus Javon Evans next.
Sure.
I mean, I'm sure that's going to be lined up somewhere. And I just hope it doesn't lead to a Javon Evans heel turn, because while I think when it comes time, he'll have a good heel turn, he is just too fucking likable right now to try to turn fucking heel. And I like that he's likable. Like every time Javon Evans comes on the screen, I audibly fucking laugh and smile. Like, and I can't remember the last time someone did that for me.
You know, they should bring in Bishop Dyer to go after him.
I don't know, when he's healthy enough, maybe Logan Paul. I mean, Logan Paul's the perfect heel.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan, but again.
No, it's just, I understand them using Logan Paul because of his fucking like exposure and shit, but Logan Paul should never hold a title nor be fighting for a fucking title. Because he did nothing with the fucking US title. Nothing.
I know, but they like that. They like the mainstream exposure. They like, the casual popularity. They got the hardcores. They know that. They have them like, a drug dealer has addicts. They want bigger.
But is Logan Paul as big now as he was when they first brought him in?
No.
Like, I never hear like I'm familiar with a lot of fucking YouTubers, and no one's talking about Logan Paul in 2026
because he's going past YouTube.
But still, that's like he's still supposed to be one of the top fucking streamers on this shit. No one's talking about him, except if it's bad shit about like how he lives in Puerto Rico and won't do shit to help out the fucking local economy. Meanwhile, Bad Bunny is fucking doing everything there to fucking fix shit.
Whatever Logan Paul's doing, it's pending indictment.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
It's either pending indictment or he's evading process service. He's the kind of guy who tells his attorneys never accept process service for me.
Well, get ready, but he's going to be fighting Tom Brady at Saudi Arabia Mania.
Yep, he sure is.
So exciting.
Shit. I just scored a VHS copy of Carbon Copy for fucking $3.
Woohoo!
We're so happy.
Early Denzel Washington. That was fucking George Segal and Denzel Washington, where George Segal finds out he had an affair with a black chick, and Denzel Washington's his son.
George Segal?
George Segal, yeah, sorry. Literally,
that's
as I was
Seagal.
Yeah, as I was scrolling through the tapes, he had posted like 2 Steven Seagal tapes, like in the same like feed. So yeah.
Remember when Steven Seagal was like a movie star? They were all 3 letters, like marked for death.
Hard to kill. On deadly ground.
Under Siege 2.
Right, Under Siege was good.
I've never even heard of.
Who was that woman that jumped out of the cake? That was good too. Was that Jamie Leslie?
That was Under Siege. That was the one where Tommy Lee Jones was the fucking villain, and they took the stripper and
Gary Busey.
He was the cook. Yeah, Gary Busey, and Steven Seagal was the cook.
Right. I'm just a cook.
Right.
Casey Ryback.
Yeah. I have never heard of this movie, but I'm buying it just based on that. It's some movie called Sparkle.
Oh, great.
It just says on the top, it just says From Ghetto to Superstars, and it's like a 3-woman like doo-wop group in chiffon dresses. I don't know what it is, but I want. Oh,
Sounds like a good investment.
Jimmy, claim. Fuck yeah.
People,
Just
you better
got a fucking
scan that
EVHS
QR code and buy some energy drinks.
Yes, claim the QR. Yeah, fucking click QR code so I can buy some more shit. I just got a fucking VHS copy of Howard the Duck for $7. Fuck yes. Life is good.
Yeah.
Woo!
Could have been 2 Whoppers.
Bro, don't make me feel old. My first fucking after fucking school job in high school when I was 16 was Burger King, and Whoppers were 99 cents.
Whoppers.
So we got one match left. That's it.
Yep.
This show might be over at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! There's another Insidious movie. That's Insidious.
I haven't watched the last one. I think it was The Red Door, but I've been a fan of all of the others. Like the Insidious series, like they're done well. So
The first one
I'm
was
definitely
fine.
gonna watch it. I liked all of them.
The first one was good.
I
This
like
looks
the fact that
completely
it's haunting attached to astral projection, because that's a different, like, that's something that hadn't been done before.
Right.
And I like that Lin Shaye is still getting work. I always liked her as an actress. I know a lot of people thought she was a nepotism. You know, she got in because of nepotism because she was fucking Bob Shaye's sister. Bob Shaye owned New Line Cinema, but I've always liked her, seeing her and shit. She's always been a good actress.
I mean, they're certainly better than the Conjuring movies.
Oh yeah, fuck those movies. Fuck those movies hard.
Night 2's you know what? Night 2 so far has been the perfect pay-per-view. We're 2 hours in, or not even. Yeah, no, we're 2 hours in. We're about to get the main event. Matches haven't gone too long. They haven't been deathly short.
Yeah.
I feel like all the booking decisions have been correct.
Don't tell that to Jason here.
No.
What booking decisions have been wrong, do you think?
The pedophile friend getting a belt.
Oh.
Listen, everybody, they're friends. WWE's friends with the presidents. The president, oh my God. Let me shut the fuck up. But they're friends with the president. I think they'll look over Chelsea being friends with a pedophile.
That's true.
They shouldn't. Because Marty Scurll is fucking scum, and no one should.
They look at past with the president when he was friends with a pedophile.
So he's still protecting the pedophile. He's protecting the pedophile's legacy.
That's an upper executive business thing that most people who are watching wrestling don't care about. But when the performer on the screen is openly friends with a fucking sex predator, there's a problem.
Most people watching WWE have never heard of Marty Scurll.
I know.
Same people who, AEW audience has never heard of Chase and Rands.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, like I said, I'm with every booking decision. I think Chelsea kind of deserves a title run. No. She's the perfect employee for the most part.
It's an interim title, so it's always going to have that little asterisk next to it.
Exactly.
Which is, for future stories, possibly.
But like I said, so far this night, it's almost, depending on how this main event goes. I'm not going to try to jinx myself. That's why I just caught myself. Depending on how this main event goes, I'm almost saying this was a perfect A+ pay-per-view.
Roman's not losing the title tonight. I mean, we can literally bank on that.
It's not about Roman losing the title. It's about what happens from here. And like I said, we're at the last match, and I still feel this feeling in my stomach that Roman's big-nosed cousin is going to come out of nowhere and interject in some way into this match specifically.
Who's the big-nosed cousin? We talking Zilla Fatu?
No, we're talking Dwayne the Bomb Johnson.
No.
Dwayne is not even in Minnesota right now.
As far
He's
as you
in
know.
California shooting that Robbie Safdie movie. So, and he's basically lost all that muscle weight he used to have.
We'll see. Motherfuckers act like people can't keep secrets nowadays.
Oh my god, basement goblins are so fucking stupid.
He can just wear the muscle suit from Moana.
His ego would not allow that.
My fucking post about WWE putting belts on pedophile friends, I have people fucking responding with shit about Kenny Omega. I'm like, yeah, fuck Kenny Omega too, because he's friends with a bunch of fucking pedos.
Well, let's
Like,
be
what do
honest.
you people
Kenny
not get?
Omega, you know, probably broke no laws of Japan.
Right? Yeah, but like literally, like they think because I said like I hate these fucking people that think because I say something bad about WWE that means I defend AEW. Because guess what? No, I fucking don't. Anyone who pays attention to my timeline knows I call out every fucking sex pest and every person that remains friends with sex pests. And I have.
I don't know how
years.
anybody who knows you even a little bit would think that you're like pro AEW.
Exactly.
They're just doing it to get a rise out of you, JJ.
No, it's people that
No.
don't
I
fucking know me.
think some people are psychologically incapable of not responding in certain ways.
Right, exactly. Dose gets it. And with that note, time to pop open a motherfucking Narragansett. Cheers.
Is Seth Rollins coming out to a Shield thing?
Oh my God, I just saw the funniest thing ever.
Oh shit! No fucking way! Oh, I was hoping for the Shield theme when I saw the Hounds of Justice thing.
I was hoping that fire actually burned him to a crisp.
Oh, stop.
Hey, I like Seth Rollins.
I like Seth.
Seth,
Wow.
Whatever Brandon says, Seth is
What?
definitely a main eventer.
What the fuck is he wearing?
He's wearing a Shield mask.
What's he
That's not
wearing?
the Shield.
The most ridiculous, stupidest shit of all time because he's Seth Rollins.
I feel like Seth went to Sarath in the back and Sarath just pointed to a trunk of, this is all stupid fucking outfits New Day wanted me to make and they just never took them. So take your pick.
Right. He's like the gayest Power Ranger.
I do like the face mask,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
but like, what are you wearing, bro?
I get it. Look, he loves his outfits that come from Elton John, but again, Macho Man Savage's got costumes back in the day. Like, all right, this is kind of.
They don't come from Elton John. They come from Sarath Khan. I had to.
Yeah, well, most people don't know who that is. But they know who Elton John
I know.
is.
I just had to because it rhymes. And I always want to give a shout out to my boy Makazi. You did good, motherfucker. You are getting paid, and you never have to bump again.
Or hanging out with Mercedes Monet.
And you got fucking rid of that bitch. Cheers, motherfucker. Cheers.
Isn't he already married?
At least engaged. But the thing that no one talked about was they didn't live together or speak to each other for a year before the papers were actually filed. Like, not a lot of people were privy to that information. Like, when it was announced, like, a bunch of us around here were like, oh, finally? Because basically when she went to AEW, she became ultra bitch. And
Not
stopped
even ultra
talking to him.
bitch. She was fucking around with everyone.
No, she wasn't.
That's not what I heard.
Bro, I'm friends with her ex-husband. That's not what happened. She just became ultra fucking bitchy and ultra fucking materialistic. And she knew she didn't start fucking around because she knew if she did, she would lose a whole bunch of shit in the divorce.
Did he get a marital payout, or is he getting alimony, or what?
I'm not sure if he is now that he's engaged / married. And it's not like he needed it because he's getting paid like a motherfucker for being the headgear maker in WWE.
That's not the same as getting $10 million a year, whatever she's.
He's happy with what he's got.
I mean, there's one thing about being happy with what you got. There's one thing where 1 year you never have to work again.
I mean, he gets to make a bunch of cool shit for Mania and then take 2 months off afterwards to do whatever the fuck he wants every year.
I know, but let's just say that he had an accident and his hands fell off. He'd be done. If you have $10 million in an investment account, you never have to work again.
I'm sure Sarath's always been good about his money, so I'm sure he has saved / invested / a whole bunch of that stuff. He's a smart dude.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure he's got something out of that marriage.
One's up.
Just Marvel, just recast Prince Namor right now with him, or recast that clown you have as Hercules with him. Let's just be done with it.
I don't see him as Namor.
Well, Hercules is fine. You don't even he actually doesn't need to act much differently than he is with himself, except a little bit drunk.
Well, since they're resetting the DCU, let's recast him as the new Aquaman.
I don't do DC.
He looks just like Jason Momoa. It wouldn't be even too much of a recast.
I'm pretty sure if they do Aquaman in the new DCU, it'll be more of the traditional, like how Patrick Dempsey, the guy that played Orm in the first Aquaman movie,
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson, yeah, that's what that would be. That's the look they would go for as OG.
Yeah, the blonde, like from Super Friends.
Right.
Racist. I'm just kidding.
Aquaman is white.
I mean, if there was really an Aquaman, he'd be the same color as a dolphin.
True story.
I mean, we know what sea mammals look like. No, none of them are Caucasians.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some that are really white if they're in the Arctic.
See, look at those stats. This is his first one-on-one with Seth since 2022. It's been 4 years.
Oh my goodness! Wow, can't wait. So exciting.
Well, I'm just saying because people, some people I know have been saying like we're sick of seeing this, and I'm like, it's been a while since they've had a one-on-one. Like, yes, they're revisiting it. They're revisiting it because it's safe. I will admit that they're doing it because it's safe, and they knew that it would sell tickets for this.
I'm just happy this is not a WrestleMania match. That's all. It's fine. SummerSlam, it's fine. They had to get this out of their system. Let them get it out of the system.
Yeah.
I love how Jesse Ventura said, "Fuck them. I'm not showing up on screen."
I'm
It
glad.
doesn't look so good. I don't know if I'd want to be on screen.
I'm still kind of mad about that cage match.
Yeah.
Who walks through this
Jesse Ventura
door?
is starting to look a little bit like Willie Nelson.
How do you forget? Yes, you can go through the cage. They've done that. They were doing that when you were around. No more. I'd rather Taz than Jesse Ventura.
I was getting a kick out of him burying the shit. I was just like, this is fucking great.
Right, but he should have a stream like this for that, not work for the company and do that.
True. It was still fun.
WWE Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I've done it. Back in the day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Back in the day before YouTube was hot, my boss, my best friend who passed away in 2010, we had a Ustream account for people that we went from Stickcam to Ustream. And on Ustream, we used to do Mystery Raw Theater every week, and it would be us sitting in his living room with microphones, and the screen would be there, so you'd see like half of it. It would be us heckling Raw, and then every Thursday we would do Mystery Karaoke Theater because of one of our managers, like one of our wrestling managers, he had a job as a DJ, so we would go to the place he hosts, and we would set up the cameras, and we would do the live stream, and we would heckle the people singing karaoke.
And if they had any balls, they would do it themselves. Maybe not do it under WWE, do it under UFC or Power Slap Incorporated or whatever, and and monetize both sides of the coin.
Well, you remember back in the early days of the WWE Network, they had a really bad ripoff of Mystery Science Theater where they were heckling old WCW stuff, and there was a puppet version of Triple H on it. It was Puppet H. It was bad. I think it was Road Dogg and someone else, and the show was fucking bad. I mean, really bad. And I was like, how can you have a puppet on the show and have it be bad? Like, puppets equal ratings, motherfucker.
Well, I don't know. Tooneytown Wrestling. There was a talk about.
That's why they're
Danhausen
rebranding this week.
Huh?
That's why Tooneytown's rebranding this week, and they're dropping that name because they ain't got puppets anymore.
Right.
Marvin went mainstream.
I don't know what Marvin
abandoned
is.
the people that got him where he is.
Marvin sold his soul to the man.
I wouldn't say sold his soul to the man, but he definitely showed his true colors.
I'm not sure that Marvin had a soul.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was a big fan of, all the headline shit he did. I was a huge fucking fan of that shit.
It was
and
funny.
then he just stopped. He got enough viewers, he got enough subs and hours through the streams where he was making money off the super chats and making all this, and he built up the following. And then when the following hit it, he was just like, no, I don't like wrestling anymore. I want to turn this into a channel where I talk about how everything in Disney and Marvel and fucking everything is woke, and I don't like it.
Right.
And I'm like, bro.
He was doing it though, or went during the channel though. I mean, it wasn't like a 180-degree shuck. He followed Marvin. That's what he was doing. I mean, and he said, I don't watch wrestling that much.
Still.
Right. Like that was a grift because he built it up with people. Like he found the niche, and then as soon as he had enough followers from the niche, he just said, fuck this.
And you know what the part was is that he was very jealous of the puppet gimmick. Like he didn't let anyone else be a puppet. Like I thought like the whole gimmick was that everyone was going to be a puppet. So it still could have been puppety and funny even without him. But since he wanted that to be his thing, it wasn't. And so it sort of died, especially with the guys who didn't want to be on camera, which were like all of them.
I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all because they're still doing the announcements. And I'm going to show y'all something. And this, you can go back on this channel for proof. But the original fucking podcast on this channel, the original Full Circle Radio Reloaded, the wife is getting something for me.
Okay.
And that aired from, I want to say 2011 to 2016, 2017. It was before I lost my leg. Because we would do it it was all of us in one room every week. So I would travel to fucking Waterbury to do it. It wasn't like this. But I guess it's buried a little more than I thought. No, he didn't have a hat. So on our show, one of the guys on our show originally was his name was he went by the name Bobby Rocks. Bobby was actually a professional drummer. He was a studio drummer. He also did tour stuff. He actually toured doing drums for Ozzy and for Ronnie James Dio and for Richie Blackmore. But he was PJ's roommate for a while. And then he was like, I'm moving. And the thing about Bobby was he looked like Joe Pesci. And when Bobby moved away, because he moved down to Myrtle Beach, and we missed him. And that was when I said, we need to make sure we still have Bobby on the show. So around 2014, 2015, I introduced everyone to Puppet Bobby Rocks. So Marvin's not original because we had a motherfucking puppet on our motherfucking podcast years before he was in the game. Ain't that right, Bobby? Shut the fuck up. See?
Yeah. What am I, a clown? Do I amuse you?
Am I a clown? Do I amuse you? Get over here, you Jew motherfucker. Yeah, he's all dolled up. He's got the fucking leather jacket. So yeah, Marvin ain't original. I did it first.
It was funny for a bit, but like it took like 3 weeks before he couldn't do the headline news weekly. It's like he was like,
because there was a lot of production to it, and I get that. And then he was like, "We're going to cut it back to like once a month," and I get that, but then he just stopped doing them.
Yeah, well, but also don't be so conceited about it and how great you are, and then not be able to produce.
Right, especially because he
I'm
had
just a
like,
bitter bitch. Don't have me on 3 times and then fire me.
Oh, I know about that shit, bro. I heard about that. But yeah, and just the fact of like you got fucking Dis and Awful and stuff like writing your scripts for you. So it's not like you're doing it alone. You're getting help. And then you just drop it. Like that was some entertaining shit.
Yeah.
You know, I understand it's hard to find a gimmick and it's hard to get over in this fucking, in the fucking streaming game. Like it's getting more saturated by the day because anyone can do it. And I'm sure that's why YouTube just changes fucking algorithm. So now you need more subscribers and more viewable hours before they'll monetize you.
Yep.
Oh shit, this match is happening. I thought they were like, the last I looked, they were still doing the fucking ring announcements.
Seth Rollins so excited about the weakest sling blade I've ever seen.
I feel like Seth is trying to. You remember when Seth had that one match where he wore like the white Power Ranger outfit, and ever since then, people are like, "We want you to wear that again." And he's like, "I can't wear it again for some reason." I feel like this gear is trying to emulate the white Power Ranger gimmick again.
He's such a dork. He's just a dork.
I mean, these guys could work each other in their sleep. That's the beautiful thing about it.
Well, I mean, Roman is, so.
No.
All of Roman's matches are the same, so I mean, which is not unusual to him. But.
Roman's matches are best.
All of Sting's matches were the same for 15 years. All of Flair's matches were the same.
That's true, yeah. When I first got in and like I had to like, I had to study tape and like they would basically like my boss would sit me down and have me like call play-by-play or call color on a match while it's muted. And that's when I really started realizing like every Flair match is the same. Most Hogan matches are the same. Like, yeah, you see that pattern. And then I started noticing it with like guys we booked all the time. And I was just like, oh shit, this is the same match. And that's what sucks is I'm sitting there on commentary calling it and I got to be excited about it. And I know how the match is going.
Right.
I have to say I was lucky that there were only 2 times in my career, 2 matches in total, where the match was so fucking awful and I just sat there and gave up on commentary. I gave up. I had nothing. And what's funny is one of those matches, it was terrible. And I was doing one-man commentary at the time, but they would send boss would send up people to sit in with me on random matches. And on that random match, the person who was sitting in with me was Tony DeVito. And so Tony was ripping apart these guys mercilessly, and I was just going along with it. And that was the first night where on commentary I ever used the term ass in an ass basket, because that's what that match was.
Was it Tony or was it Puppet Tony?
Oh, no, it was Tony DeVito. It was fucking. It was DeBaldi's Tony DeVito, and Tony was sitting there. And at the time, one of the guys in the match was a guy named Pat Gunner, and he had a fucking like he had just gotten this new gear that looked god awful. It was like PVC shorts and a basketball fucking thing, and he was like 6'4". But he had like it was the Superman emblem, but backwards, and there was a G in it instead. Like it looked like a Shorty G outfit, except it was blue, and he was 6'4". And like so, you see the Superman emblem, and fucking Tony DeVito sitting there, a commentary, and he's like, "Super gay guy over here trying to fly." Oh, he's a fuck up. I'm like, Tony, I'm trying to fucking call this shit. Oh God.
And the other guy was the honky tonk man.
Oh God, I wish I had never got to hang out with Honky. Only got to hang out with Jack a couple of times. But oh God, Jack, I love that man. Love that.
Who's Jack?
And that show, dude, that was the first show I hung out with Ox Baker. I miss that man dearly. Ox Baker was a fucking national treasure. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
He's great in Escape from New York.
Yes, he was. Come on! Moratorium on announced table spots. Come on! Stop it! No. I'm gonna stand there with a spray water bottle. No.
As I tell BQ, this is no longer live sports. It's like a rock concert. Everybody wants to see the hits. They want to see the spots.
Yep.
It's true.
But the thing is, especially with that should be like, yeah, you want to see the hits, but you know something, you got to pay for it. Like, don't do it. Like, literally, we just saw an announced table spot last night. We saw an announced table spot on SmackDown. We saw an announced table spot on Raw, and I'm pretty sure we saw announced table spots on both shows the previous week. Like, they do it every show. It makes it mean nothing.
I get it, but again, it's the formula. They're not going to deviate. Until they don't make money, they will not deviate from any of this.
And that first quarter where they don't, where their earnings are down, I'm not saying it'll be negative, but when their earnings are down from the previous fucking quarter or the previous year's quarters, that they're going to start blaming all the wrong things. Because unfortunately, you got focus groups in. They're like, oh, well, no, y'all did this to yourselves. Because y'all sat there complacent for the past year because you knew that there was fucking $200 million waiting for you in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And then they'll, they know the solution. They'll just bring back the Road Dogg.
I'm pretty sure he'll be working for TNA by then, if he isn't already.
I mean, it's been 5 months or whatever. I mean, if they haven't worked out a deal with him at this point, I would assume they've just moved on.
I mean, they may be keeping it under wraps. I had a really evil suggestion that would be really bad because they had this whole thing with LeBron James and inviting him to the thing. And I was just like, and all they showed was a jersey that said James on the back. I was like, what if the payoff is during the match fucking BG James comes out wearing it?
Or Kevin James.
I'd pay for that. I'd pay for that. Paul Blart the fuck out of that motherfucker.
If that actually happened, JJ, I would pray then that Santino shows up in WWE as a commissioner.
No,
just to spite
stop
me.
it. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
He's really into Santino as a commissioner.
I want him out of WWE, out of TNA. He's just bad. He's Danhausen bad.
Listen, Santino should have one job and one job only. That is to get his smoking hot, interesting daughter away from that boring Channing Stax Lorenzo clown.
The
guy who has zero future.
I'm not big on Stax, but he has a place. That place is in TNA, but he has a place.
Yeah, that place is in unemployment. That's where that place is. The place is nowhere near someone as fantastic as Ariana Grace.
Well, you should email Ariana and say, hey, look, Channing Stax cheating on the porn star. I saw. You can make a little AI video, send to her, hey, you need to break up this guy.
I just want her to realize that she is too good for him.
Like, are they an actual couple? I thought it was just gimmick.
No, they're engaged.
They're engaged.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sorry, but I would book Stacks over fucking Tony D'Angelo.
I would book Stacks over almost nobody.
I'd book him over Danhausen.
Well, yeah.
I mean, Danhausen has a worth. He's a value. It's been shown. Stacks has zero value. It's been shown.
I mean, like I said, Stacks, you can put Stacks in TNA. You might, you have him work around the X division for a little bit, whatever. Like work around the international title, whatever it is. Like he could do fine there. I don't see him doing anything main roster in WWE.
I mean,
but
Jason Hotch has to pin somebody, sure.
Right?
Yeah. Judgment Day.
No.
For what?
How much sense would that fucking make?
To make them even more boring?
Right. Hey, Judgment Day, we're gonna go to fucking Brooklyn. Am I right?
I mean, do they want just more small guys in Judgment Day?
Right.
Hey, there's not many big guys on this roster. I mean, it's not like Cody's a giant. He's close to the same size as Dom. Let's call a spade a spade.
He's not the same size as Dom. He's not a giant. You're right about that.
Dom is tall, but Dom is lanky and will never get muscle definition, which is why he'll never be world champion, unlike what people seem to think.
Well, he's a world champion right now. He's the mega champion.
You know what I mean.
JJ, you hate everybody. Huster, though. When I say, well, who should it be? And you're like, Oba sucks, Trek sucks, Braun sucks, John's not ready yet. Let's just kill the whole thing. Let's just fire everybody and make,
I never said Javon's not ready.
WWE champion.
At least Dom has almost, so that makes anything make sense.
Yeah, he's got a heater. No, there's some young guys down in NXT that will be promising once they get firing on all cylinders, which I have no doubt they'll be good. You're fucking what do you call it?
Cam Hendricks, Keanu Carver.
Keanu. Yeah, yes, I was just gonna say Keanu Carver and Cam Hendricks, and I think even Jasper Troy. Could do it.
I hope so. I've been losing a little faith lately, but I hope so. Dorian Van Dux, I think is good.
Yeah, Super Sean Legacy, dude. I love that
he's
fucking
good.
kid.
He's a good natural face. He's good.
Even I like Aaron Rourke. I know he's gonna get pigeonholed, but I really like Aaron Rourke. I like It's Gal.
I like It's Gal too. He's funny.
So look, Chris, that was like 8 people that I named off that I like.
Let's just put Mason Rourke on the main roster.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're out of your element.
Hey, John Cena likes him.
John Cena likes whoever they tell him to like.
Right. StreamYard's being stupid again, so I'm going to exit the studio, but you guys will still be streaming. I'll be right back in a second.
Okay.
Right.
Shiloh Hill has potential.
He'll get pushed. He's an Undertaker favorite, so.
Yeah. Tristan Angels, he has a lot of potential as a heel. They have a nice little cast. Even Harley Riggins is surprisingly good.
I like Shiloh Hill too. They just need to figure out if they want him to be missing teeth or not.
Right, and if they want him to be like semi-comedic, which I don't really think works for him.
And I like that fucking Angels kid that he's been feuding with.
Yeah, I was just saying Tristan Angels. He's great.
Yeah. More promising than the fucking the whatever Brazilian fucking soccer player looking fucker that they stuck with Noam Dar.
Oh,
I don't see anything in that.
Romeo Moreno.
Yeah, I was just like, oh look, this is your fucking try to break into a different niche Latino market fucking guy.
And
I'm sorry. Yeah,
he moves different. He's one of those guys that moves a little bit like Javon. I see why they're trying. I don't think he's got the charisma, but what do I know?
Right.
I mean,
right.
Like kids like to do this, the tag thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think fucking Naraku will be good when he gets on the main roster. I don't like. I mean,
No, I'm ready to ship him back home.
no, I'm willing to give him a shot.
I think the Zarya would destroy him. Like one time he came out to his silhouette, they just showed his silhouette. I'm like, is that Zarya? I'm like, oh,
Jesus. Roman's got the crowd fired up. They're on their feet.
And I think
We're
Tony
going for the
D'Angelo is
spear.
perfectly fine. I don't think Tony D'Angelo is a star, but I think it's perfectly
Tony
fine.
D'Angelo, if he I don't think he's ever going to make it to the main roster, and if he does, he is going to fucking fizzle out so fucking fast.
Probably,
like he is useless.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be a palooka. You put him in a group with like 3 other palookas. Like him, Rusev, and Josh Briggs support Ethan Page. That could work for a couple of years.
Don't talk crap about Josh Briggs.
Damn right.
I like Josh Briggs, but where has he been?
Sean doesn't like fucking booking New England guys in a fucking high spot. That's the problem. Sean has some weird ass fucking grudge. The only
Carmelo
person
Hayes is a New England guy.
Carmelo's the only one, and the reason is because Tripp said, "I want this kid. You're gonna fucking push this kid. I don't care about your fucking grudge." But anyone else that's come out of New England that's come through NXT under Sean has gotten fucked in the ass sideways. And it's like Sean thinks that upstate New York is part of New England, so therefore everyone around is related to the Marines that kicked the shit out of him that night for some reason. But that's like his mentality.
So does Sean screw up? Cruz, Montana now?
No, because Cruz is fucking NYC.
He's from the Bronx.
Yeah. And he's a TNA guy, so you know that them signing him, they're telling Sean, like, you're just going to polish him a little bit. Like, he's coming to the main roster. But we're just putting him here first because he just needs a little bit, but he's already got TV experience. He's got fake TV experience and real
Bishop will never get hired?
Dude, I don't understand why no one will touch Ben. I understand they do those tryouts and basically only one person gets through the tryouts, and he was in the tryouts last year, but I don't understand why TNA doesn't fucking pick him up.
I don't either. I mean,
I fucking love Ben.
Well, listen, we're very much, we're very excited that Bishop Dyer left MLW and that Josh Bishop may leave MLW because we're going to need more bishops for Dijak, and we've got Big Trouble Ben Bishop and Thomas Bishop. So,
I mean, it would make sense to bring in Ben because then you would have skyscrapers because Josh Bishop is not tall.
Well, we need 3, so we need Thomas Bishop, of course. He's very amenable to changing his last name to Bishop.
He's got him in the choke. But yeah,
I hate that they just killed the superplex, though.
I mean, when's the last time you saw someone get pinned from a superplex?
I think Tully Blanchard did in 1989.
It's not even about getting pinned. It's just Roman no-sold the superplex.
Yeah, but it's from Seth, who sucks. So.
Oh, jeez, come on.
I hate Seth Rollins.
Are you pissing your Cheerios or something?
Yes, he took all my Cheerios. The honey nut ones, too, not just the regular ones.
No, you know what? I've heard the rumor, but Evil Dose had a chance for Ariana Grace, and Seth went, no. Don't you dare talk to that guy. He's on my shit list. That's why they're feuding.
No, I didn't go to the right Bible study.
Right. But yeah, as far as like TNA signings go and shit, like I understand that Richard Holiday is probably getting an ID deal. He's not signed because he's got indie dates through August and September, but he could be getting an ID deal. But TNA should be picking up fucking Ben Bishop, Jack Vaughn, Tommy Invincible. Like these are guys they can make money with.
Jack Vaughn's signed with NWA, so they can't.
They've been sharing talent. NWA is not
right because Vaughn's
totally
been doing
exclusive.
OVW stuff too.
But it's not televised.
He was one of the background palookas on fucking Impact this week. Remember?
Yeah, but they don't mention him though. So it's a weird thing. Like he can appear like on stuff like that, but if he tries to sign a contract like as a regular. He's unfortunately with NWA.
I don't fucking understand why Kerry Morton signed another contract with NWA. Like, that kid could be going so far right now. Like, you could fucking put him in that fucking Birthright fucking stable in NXT, and all of a sudden it would be fucking 10 times better than it already is.
You could argue the same thing though with Real Billy, Silas Mason, the Page.
Oh, dude, Silas Mason, fuck yeah! Like,
I like Silas Mason, but he has lost too much weight. He's got to put 25 of those pounds back on.
I mean, he could. It's not that hard, but yeah, fucking Silas Mason, dude. Like
he's down to 230, and he's 6'6".
Yeah,
which is probably 6'4" in real life, but still.
No, he doesn't wear lifts. He doesn't need to. Once you get to a certain height,
he's tall, but you've never,
Once you get to a certain height, you don't want to wear lifts because it fucks up your balance.
Well, Thomas Bishop did.
Well, he had to because
right, because they want him to be 6'7" and he's only 6'5". Well, Dijak's only 6'5", only.
Yeah, only. Yeah, Chris is that tall.
We'll see now with TNA because from what I heard, Dreamer did not like certain people, so you had no shot.
Well, right. I mean, nobody's going to like everybody.
Right.
But when
you're going to have personality disputes with all sorts of people for all sorts of reasons. And some are good reasons and some are bad reasons.
Right.
I know.
And we're all people. I'm sure there's plenty of people at Tooneytown who are like, they should have fired me. I don't know why they fired me. No one's told me.
They never told you?
Nope.
Supposedly it was something like one of your sources. They found out one of your sources on something was false, so they couldn't trust you anymore.
No, they thought the source was
right.
false.
Right. Marvin did. Yeah.
However, I always caveated telling everyone the entire backstory of the source so people could judge for themselves. And I've always said I'm not a journalist. Meanwhile, the source was right about 9 out of 11 things.
Right. That was like when they did a segment. They did the segment about Mercedes Moné when they were doing the Monet Mag bit, and they were talking about the spiritual school that she was going to. And I said, I can give you the details on this. And it was agreed that I was supposed to go on the fucking show to talk about it. And literally the day of, Marvin turns to Dis and he was just like, I never agreed with this. I don't want another incident like we had with Dose.
What incident? To be right 9 out of 11
Unfounded
things?
Sources. Like it was a bullshit excuse. It was a bullshit.
They think there's 60 minutes. It's a
right,
show
exactly.
Of
Exactly. And that's why Dis and Awful were like, are you fucking serious? Like they never agreed with Marvin on that shit.
Really? Because everybody told me that it was Dis. Dis even, I was on a show with Dis somewhere and he goes, look at us, Dose, getting along. The people, we don't have any heat. I'm like, I didn't know we had heat.
Yeah, it's because I ended up like, I almost had heat with this until he explained to me, like, he was like, no, dude, it was Marvin, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, okay. I was like, it just seemed, because what happened was I had like the scoop on that and some other stuff. And I sent Dis some screenshots that he wouldn't have known about. And he was like, can I share this? And I was like, no, it's my fucking news. Like we agreed you were going to have me on.
I mean, I happen to know that the source was real because I had them on a different show about the UFL and they had access to data and things. So they were definitely a consultant, and I've seen their work email and things like that. They were definitely a consultant in the media arena. And the original person that he introduced me to was named, I can't remember her last name, but her name was Jessica. And she was in the legal department of Warner Brothers Discovery. It's just she left the company and signed an NDA, and then they turned me over to the woman who was above her, who was definitely a woman and definitely spoke in corporate speak. That much I know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's why like I eventually ended up on an episode of Toonie Talk, like with basically, like a year later because Marvin had abandoned them and Dis and Awful had me on. And then afterwards, Dis was like, that was one of the most smooth shows we've ever had. I'm like, I'm always around if you need me. Like I always liked you guys. Oh yeah,
I always figured it was Marvin, not Dis.
Yeah,
but I couldn't rule it out. But the thing that clued me on is that Vince Apollo was going to come on one of my shows just to talk about wrestling promoting, and he never did.
Hey, Dose. I want to ask you a business question, and I really wasn't going to do this. I don't want to dwell on this, but I want an honest opinion from someone who actually knows business and law and all that stuff.
Okay.
If I were to say to you that the Warner Brothers Paramount merger is what do you call it? If I was to give you two examples, we were to mention the Warner Brothers Paramount merger and Disney purchasing Marvel back in 07, 08. If I said that's an apples to orange comparison, would you agree?
I don't know.
In the matter of one was a company buying an IP, and Warner Brothers Paramount literally has to go through all the government stuff because of antitrust laws.
I mean, I don't remember enough about Disney purchasing Marvel, but Marvel definitely wasn't a media conglomerate the way either Paramount or Warner Brothers Discovery is. I don't know if it's quite apples to oranges, but it's definitely like a red delicious apple compared to a Macintosh apple.
Right. It was basically just that there was this whole thing where I was just trying to say that there was a difference, and I was to say if you were to compare the Warner Brothers Paramount merger to the NBC Universal merger, that would be a 1-to-1 comparison.
Yeah, well, they're both major multimedia conglomerates, and as much as Marvel had going for them, I don't think they were. I mean, they got a little lucky with Iron Man and how things were received. I mean, they had a pretty mixed. So
and
again,
that's why Iron Man was released by Paramount and Hulk was released by Universal, because they just had the IPs. Marvel was in a lot of debt. They were selling off IPs.
Right. Sony's still living off it.
Right. Sony's still living off Spider-Man. So yeah,
I mean, the Deadpool versus Wolverine was basically a love letter to Fox's relationship with Marvel. The end of it.
Right. But yeah, so basically, there was basically an argument that took place where.
I mean, I think that I think that in a lot of ways it probably is apples to oranges, but I'm not sure that the distinction we made in a wrestling discussion. But I don't know. It's certainly not something that people need to fight about.
It wasn't a wrestling discussion. It was basically being said that no one had liberal Hollywood didn't have a problem with Disney buying Marvel, but they're blocking Paramount versus Warner Brothers. And I said, this has nothing to do with liberal Hollywood. This has to do with antitrust laws.
Yeah. I mean, calling Hollywood liberal is sort of funny, since it's like the most capitalist place on earth. But, I mean, that's just fitting something into your worldview that I mean, they will union bust whenever they can.
Exactly.
They're all happy enough to take their payoffs and whatnot.
Yeah,
I'm sure they all hedge their bets and things like that. Also, I mean, the media landscape in 2009 or whenever it was, 2012,
was way different than it is now.
So different. There's like 5 studios now. There weren't 5 studios then.
Right. But yeah, Marvel in 2008 didn't own TV studios. They didn't own streaming services. They didn't own channels. They had their comic books and the intellectual properties attached to those comic books.
Right. And everything, Marvel's more a licensing company.
Right. Oh shit. Roman did the fucking babyface thing.
Mm-hmm.
Chris. Roman's not a heel.
Which is just so confusing. And
I've been saying no one fucking looks at what's not going on. The fact of, since Roman won the title, you've never seen the Bloodline beat anyone down. You've never seen the Bloodline come out to save Roman. He's taken his lump.
But they're not acting like faces with Jacob and LA Knight and Royce Keys.
This is tweeners. They don't want to have misdirection. Both guys on t-shirts.
Yeah, the misdirection is LA Knight and Royce Keys are turning heel.
I can't wait for LA Knight to turn heel. Like, I thought he should have joined the Vision a while ago.
I don't even wish that on LA Knight, and I'm not an LA Knight fan.
Well,
Yes,
I mean,
you
you have a
beat
group
Braun
of
Breaker.
Palookas and Paul Heyman there, then you're in a title picture.
No, not anymore. Paul Heyman done with him.
Right. Well, that is that ended that, but and LA Knight's pretty much on SmackDown as much as on Raw at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, there is no brand split anymore. That's part of what having a thin
Yeah.
roster does.
Wabbit season.
Right.
Duck season. Wabbit.
I mean, they really should have made one of these guys dye their hair for this.
Admiral Narwhal, I love that suggestion. Sell a big t-shirt of Roman's face on an old-timey pill bottle that just says OTC. I love it. I love it.
He's a pharmacist.
No, OTC, over the counter.
Right, he's an evil pharmacist.
Oh, yeah, I definitely got to find some interspecies stuff for you to watch with me, Toast. You would have loved the fuck out of the food fighters. One was Bastion Snow, who was a giant fucking Alaskan king crab, and his tag team partner was an Italian chef named Pasquale. It was hooded with the Pringles fucking mustache.
I'm still on Dirty Chikara.
Yeah, that ISW is basically Dirty Chikara.
I don't want basically. I want Dirty Chikara.
I mean, it was. it was them mocking Chikara with a bunch of adult themed shit.
I want Brandy Lauren. I want all the OnlyFans girls.
Spear. But the ref is still down. This ref has been down for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's job description. You must have a glass jaw.
I didn't even see who the ref is. Is
Yeah,
it
referee
Lil
got
Nate?
speared.
Is Lil Nate the ref?
No, it's one of the newer guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's probably Eddie Orango.
I think it is the Urango. I think it's the guy that
Even-
Charlotte had a beef with for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, even green shirt guy's up on his feet. Oh, that was a nice spear. Oh, there's the ref. 1, 2.
I can't believe he won. just
Roman
with a
wins
spear.
clean, baby. He
right,
vanquishes the nemesis.
I'm 4-2. I'm 9-3 for the weekend. I feel okay with that.
I mean, you knew he wasn't going to lose, so.
I called it, though. I said he was going to go over clean, and he fucking did.
Back-to-back 5-star matches.
Man, look at DJ's happy. Look at this.
I can't say much about it. They did what they needed to do.
Yeah.
He vanquishes
3-hour show. It's basically over at 9, not even 9:30.
Night
Right.
2 shitted on night 1.
Yep, sure
Well,
did.
night 1 was fine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go off the air, make sure that you run up like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you go into the description there, because as soon as this is done, this broadcast is done, me and Chris are going to be heading over to the DJ and the Heel channel for their post SummerSlam analysis show. Make sure you show them some love to rack up their subscriptions. They're trying to get up there just like we are, because YouTube just fucked everyone who is a small time creator, and we need to make sure we boost everyone. We fucking help each other out. This is a two-way street. They come on my show, I come on their show. We both promote each other. That's how that works. But let's see if we get any aftermath. If you're over on Odyssey, you will have to come over to YouTube for DJ and the Heel, because they're not on Odyssey.
But if you're on Odyssey, that means you're a native New Yorker.
I mean, what is the follow-up? There's nobody ready for even Roman, so it's like, all right, well,
We'll see. We'll see. Like they may pull. They may. I know DJ's sitting there, fucking sitting there chomping at the bit. Oh, he already fucking left. I know DJ's chomping at the bit for fucking Rock to show up now, and we know it's not happening.
Right. I mean, Braun Breaker seems like someone that they want to put there.
No.
no, maybe They just don't trust trying any young kids. They're going safe.
Well, I don't know that I would trust Braun Breaker either because he keeps breaking things. You know, mostly himself.
Yeah. Okay, Seth is conscious. He's in the corner. He's staring at Roman.
Just saying, if you give Ethan Page 3 Palookas, that could be interesting.
You know something? I kind of like this. Them just sitting in the corners opposite each other, staring. Like,
right?
It seems like nothing, but it seems like everything.
Right. Now this is good. This is cinema. This is theater.
This is cinema. Exactly. This is like we went to fucking war, and now I actually have to. You know something? I had your number all these years, and you finally did it, and you did it the right way, and I can't. You know, it's like I can't complain.
Right.
You didn't. Your brothers didn't come out. Your cousin didn't come out. You did it on your own. Maybe. He said he's having the old man Logan thoughts right now. You know, maybe I don't got it anymore. Maybe it's time for me to move on.
And frankly, the Rock wouldn't improve this one bit. The only person who might improve on this at all would be if Jon Moxley came out.
Yeah, right. Oh God, are they going to go there? I think they're going to go for a respect spot, which I don't mind a respect spot in this match. The respect spot last night made no fucking sense.
Right, it's fine.
Yeah, we've all had 3 respects.
Oh shit! He's putting out the fist.
I hope Drew McIntyre comes out and claymores them both.
My business partner is sitting there. Oh no, she's still on a cruise in Norway. I was gonna say she's probably sitting there like fucking dying right now because this is Lady Shield. As my wife walks by. Oh my! Are they gonna fucking? So you were right about the mask being the fucking Shield mask.
Hey, even a blind squirrel has to be right once in a while.
Yes.
What?
They just did. They did the Shield pose together, and you see the mask in the center is Dean, who's not there.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Nice view up his nose.
And that's Roman kissing. It looks like he's blowing a kiss to the crowd, but it's both of them saying, "Listen, Mox, we know you're making money, but we fucking miss you." Sure. And Jon Moxley is by no means a great draw or anything, but Dean Ambrose with the Shield, there's nostalgia to be had.
Sure.
I love that. That fucking yes. This ending is way more fucking satisfying than last night.
They are allowed to like each other, and
Right.
whatever you think of Moxley, he has certainly done well for himself in AEW.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's getting paid. He
has
paid.
been the face of AEW almost from day one, and he wasn't supposed to be.
Oh, and he's holding the mask.
It's like, you can keep the mask too. Alrighty, well, thanks for having me. Enjoy your time on DJ and the Heel.
Absolutely. I'm going to update the description for anyone who's viewing this afterwards to make sure you go visit Dose's channel where he's, what do you call it, the MLW files and all those things happening.
Yeah, I'm on so many things. It's
and the Garden of Thought.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track, but yeah, most of my stuff now is if you want to look for all of it, it's on the Sports Jedi Media Network on YouTube, Sports Jedi Network everywhere else, and except for the LFG show, which is still on Wrestling Soup.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah,
and
Dose, right, and Dose is going to be joining me for a special project. I got to get back to that one person who is like, we're figuring out a time schedule, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm
functionally separate, so I have plenty of time.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so that's going to be a nice special project coming. But yes, Dose, thank you so much for being here. Chris, always a pleasure to have you here. And I'm obviously going to see you over on DJ and the Heel show in about 10 minutes. So, yeah. I had the fucking Roman Seth graphic and I never put it up for that whole fucking match. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, but thank you so much for everyone that's joined across all platforms. I really fucking appreciate it. I hadn't even planned on doing a stream originally, but plans changed, and I'm glad you guys are here because this is going to help boost the channel to get to where it needs to be. And I may just do a few more of these in the future. I mean, we shall see. But sweet. So for Evil Dose, for Chris Connor, for DJ and the Heel, like I said, pop over to them in about 10 minutes over on their channel, link in the description. Make sure you go to w.gg, get yourself a tub of energy, use the code Full Circle Radio for 10% off your order. But yes, for all these gentlemen, I'm Joseph J. Alexander, and we are out of here.
Reincarnated, I was stargating. Life goes on, honey, and all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep a horn on me, deck of my seat. I keep ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get off, I get off at my feet. A you nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state.